Hey, what it do?
Ahoy!
What's up? Nice recovery by you over there.
What my recovery? What are you talking about?
Well, you just got in here.
I've been here forever.
What a pro. He just waltzes in, and
Prove
I'm
it.
like,
You can't prove that.
he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. I made it!
I made it. Come on.
What a pro.
Got caught behind the damn train again. If you're driving around in downtown, be aware the trains are out in force. And the one sitting on Division, you're gonna sit behind that one for about 40 minutes. So that's lots of fun.
Do they come at the same time every day?
I don't think so. I think it's certain days of the week. But I was combating because where I was coming from, I had to deal with the Division train. And eventually I realized that one wasn't going. So I managed to get the guy behind me. And that's the crappy part, is that if you get bunched up, you can't turn around. So I got the guy behind me to scoot back a little bit, and I was able to illegal U-turn, which, Odyssey, be careful, I did make an illegal U-turn today.
You don't say that.
I mean, which do you want me to do? Make the illegal U-turn.
Shut up.
And get to the show on time, or should I have been like, hey guys, sorry, I'm not going to make the show today.
No,
I
that's
can't.
actually a good question you should ask.
There's a third
Next
option.
time you're in the meeting,
Yeah.
have Dusty bring, hey, what do you want him to do?
Yeah.
The
Get to
third
the show on
option-
time or break laws?
Yeah.
No. The third option is make the illegal U-turn.
Yeah.
Just don't announce it on the air.
Oh, well, no.
As you're being
He's an open book.
No, now that I
you're
am
being
on
monitored.
I am on double secret probation. I have been told that I must report all of my driving. And I was driving to work, therefore I must report that I illegally U-turned to get out of the Division train. And then, so I fight my way through, and then I'm coming down, 2nd Avenue right there, and guess what I get as we come down there?
Another one.
Train! Yes! And so then we had to divert off that and flip back around. So, yeah, the trains today, trains to Souk 0. Now, whether I made an illegal maneuver to avoid the second train, who's to say? Who's to say?
Now, do you think see, I've never thought about this because I never really have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Do you think Union Pacific or somebody has like an app where you can see the schedule?
I don't know.
You know?
There might be. I would assume, although the Amtrak one would make sense, but the other ones are freight trains.
Well, that's what I mean, like Union Pacific.
So that, I don't know. The Amtrak
There has
one,
to be a schedule, but the question would be, do they release it
Right.
to the public?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
you would think it would be helpful if we knew when the trains were coming.
well, the Amtrak trains, the worst you're going to get is like 10 minutes. But some of those other ones that have either passenger trains on them and then they're attached to their freight cars, or just the freight ones, those things can be an hour. In fact, they were talking about, we talked about it on the news, either the freight yard, either one of them shut down or one of them expanded and more freight was going to be coming through.
Right.
And they were like, hey, buckle up. This could make it way, way worse.
Right, because it takes them so they have to stop for longer.
Yes.
And then, you got to dispatch them out and you got to coordinate with other trains and then Souk's got to be getting to work.
Yeah.
It's madhouse out there.
Yeah, it's rough.
How do we even do it?
I don't know. Well, what you do is you illegally U-turn and then you start backtracking it. And this one here by us that runs down, what is that, like Front or NATO? Right?
Yeah, that's NATO.
Like, those are inconvenient, but you can, within 10 minutes, you can avoid it. And if you see it coming, then you can actually just backtrack into downtown, and that's like maybe 5 minutes away. That one on Division, though, if you get caught behind it, you're kind of effed. And I think that's what they were trying to do, is they were proposing maybe trying to build some sort of bridge, like where you could drive over it. And yeah, good luck on that. Good luck getting Portland to build an infrastructure where a train in the middle of our city isn't going to F up our commute, because that ain't happening.
Well,
we can't.
The train is annoying.
Yes.
But we're mighty spoiled when we get really pissed off about it.
No.
It's like just...
It's like that's the worst
it's
part
not
of your day.
that long.
No. You just
wait.
If you haven't budgeted...
We have a hard time waiting.
Yes.
We can't wait.
Well, again, I don't mind the 10-minute wait. 45 minutes is...
Yeah, no, that's long.
You can't.
But usually it's not 45
It's not,
minutes.
no.
It's 10.
But the one on Division was a long one, because when we went in, I was dropping someone off. That train was already sitting there, and they were like, "Hey, heads up, that one could be a minute." And I thought I'd waited long enough that it would be done soon. Nay. It was not. I kind of took one of those looks down and be like, dude, that thing ain't going anywhere for a while. Hence necessitating the illegal U-turn.
So I have been in a chat off the air.
Okay.
With OpenAI.
Oh.
While we've been discussing this.
Yes.
And he, she, them, they, I don't know.
I don't think you're allowed to
genderize
no
OpenAI.
Good luck with that. It's going to be coming for you.
Actually, I'm going to ask him, what is your gender? See what they say. Oh, don't have one.
No.
I'm an AI, so no biological sex. Okay, thank
Yes.
you. So anyway, they said that Willamette Week in May of 2026 investigated and said that 2, 3, and even 4-hour wait times are known to happen at these Central East Side crossings. On the day they observed the area, one blockage lasted 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nut crunch.
Southeast Division and 12th, the gates are down roughly 6 hours total per day.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I said they're not, you can't wait those out. You can kind of, if you get close enough, you can kind of look down and see if you can see the end. And if you can't, buckle up. And sometimes too, they're going so slow that they almost stop and then they do the reverse and they go the other way. And when that happens, now you're just losing it. You're like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, when you see them slow down, that's when you know you're in for a wait.
Yeah. We used to go down to, what was the mac and cheese place right underneath the bridge there? They did the little swan.
Yeah, that was...
someone got clipped there, though, and then...
It was a Cajun joint.
Yeah, it was a Cajun joint. It was really good.
Great.
Why can't I think of that place?
Why can't you think of it? Why can't I think of it?
That was a great place, and then people started getting shot, and then they shut it down. God, someone on the text line, help me out here. Montage. Yeah. And, yeah, you would see people that would abandon their cars and then try to jump the train. Because it was going so slow, and you're like, yeah, this is going to end well. Don't do that. Yeah, people would get out of their cars and walk and try to walk either underneath or over the train links. You're like, yeah, that's gonna be a no. It was like those two kids, right? The other day, they got on a train, it started moving, and one of them jumped off and
died.
Splat.
Well,
I'm assuming you jumped off before it really started going, so like I kind of wonder what happened there. Did you get caught? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Did you get caught under like
Watch this,
like that's what happened.
There it was.
Well, it's like escalator, right? Did a shoelace get caught and then like you go
it's like
underneath?
When you jump off a train, if you jump out far enough, you should be good, right?
I don't know.
But if you jump straight down, you could get caught under the, you could get dragged under.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Someone saying, should we be talking about this? Well, I don't know. It happened.
Talking about what?
Well, I'm guessing someone getting smushed. I didn't do it.
Oh.
No, you want from me?
No, it's a sad deal.
Sad deal.
But it is I had the same question. It's like,
what you want from me?
How do you die jumping from a train?
Well, jumping from the fast moving train, yes.
Well, it just started moving.
That was my question. If it just started moving, how did it happen? And my first thought was something got caught and then you got pulled under. Because when the 8 gajillion ton, what did we find out? It was 44,000 short tons?
Elephants.
Yeah.
Elephants.
Short tons.
We judge by elephants here.
Yeah. Strictly elephants.
Whoa.
Yeah. And that thing could be moving at, less than a mile an hour. And
if you're under there, you're toast.
Yeah. You're in a world of trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sad. Very sad. Also, here's a little fun fact.
What do we got?
You would think that like in a city like Portland, you could enforce a maximum time that a train can hold up traffic.
Yes.
Apparently, according to ODOT, your favorite,
love ODOT,
your favorite local entity.
Yeah. Trying to get an ODOT T-shirt currently.
No.
Do they sell those? Along with my I want nothing but like weird Oregon organizations. The Bird Alliance. I want an ODOT T-shirt. I'm just a fan of the Department of Transportation. No big deal.
Just a big fan.
Yeah.
A 2009 Oregon Court of Appeals decision found federal law preempts the state from regulating how long a train can block a public crossing.
See, that's kind
of dumb.
That seems very un-Portland. If anything, I feel like we should protest the trains. So how we haven't made Big Train an enemy of the people.
Here's what we need to do. We need to put the homeless on the train tracks.
Oh,
that rule will change.
That will change. Yes, 100%.
Because if it's blocking regular traffic, Portland doesn't care.
No, but if it's blocking the street,
if it's blocking the homes of the streetmen,
yes,
Portland's going to care.
Well, I don't know if you've seen this, but the the streetmen apparently now are big fans of just walking in traffic. The streetman fears no traffic. None whatsoever.
Well, they know you're not going to run them over until someone gets run over.
Until someone gets run
we'll
over.
read about that.
Dude, I have never seen someone ballsier in traffic than the streetmen. I see it every day because I normally wind my way through downtown because I try to avoid the trains and whatnot. So a lot of times I literally get off. I'll take like the Morrison Bridge over and then I wind myself through downtown. And that's where you got like the Union Gospel Mission. And, there's certain, shall we say, hotspots, if you will, where the streetmen tend to congregate. And I'm telling you, if you're going down one of those streets, you keep your head on a swivel. Because even if they have the not a good time to cross sign, no one disrespects not a good time to cross more than the streetmen. They don't care. And then they'll look, like you'll be going through the intersection. They will stop to turn to stare at you like, what? What, son? And they know they have the advantage. What?
What?
What do they fear? They don't fear getting hit.
No.
Go ahead, hit me. See what happens.
Yeah, well,
They get 3 hots and a cot when that happens. And then they probably sue.
I'm telling you.
Dude, the streetmen own the intersections, quite frankly. They
If they
dominate
just
it.
set up on the tracks,
Yeah.
it would take an act of Congress
Yes.
to get a train through there.
I like where we're going with this.
Isn't that troublesome though to just put the streetmen on the tracks?
Well, look, it's I'm not,
Well, look, I'm not saying put them on the tracks to get run over. I'm saying
No.
they're protecting the homeless.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're protecting them, bruh.
By the
I
way,
don't know
watch
why I
this.
said that.
Merm. I can get I can get an Oregon Department of Transportation
Yeah,
t-shirt.
sure, they have merch.
$30. It's kind of steep.
I'm a baller. TriMet. Would you do TriMet or ODOT?
Nah, I need ODOT. I want an ODOT. TriMet. Who wants a TriMet shirt?
Nah.
I think you could see a TriMet shirt out there in the wild. I've never seen an ODOT
Yeah,
shirt.
the TriMet people, you see them wearing their uniforms.
Yeah, I've never seen someone rocking an ODOT, along with my Bird Alliance. Just it's going to be my new bit. Everyone's doing bits.
That's your bit?
My bit is just random Portland organizations, preferably Public Works.
Well, welcome to our show. It is a Recension Thursday.
Yes.
How about that?
I don't know what I'm going to rescind, but we'll
Find
work on
something.
it.
It'll happen. Now, we're short timers.
I like this. This guy says he works off 82nd between Powell and Johnson Creek, and they keep adding crosswalks, and the streetmen never use any of them. They'll cross 5 feet from one. Again, the streetman does not respect your laws. You could put a bridge, a pedestrian bridge over the busy road. You think the streetman's going on that bridge? No. You don't tell the streetman where to cross. The streetman tells you where he's going to cross.
So if we made them like a nice, beautiful place to hang,
Zero chance they'd go.
really?
No.
How
They'd go
nice?
right next door.
They'd go next door to
How
it.
nice do we have to make it?
I don't
Does
think.
not-
really
does not
test
matter.
them.
It literally does not matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
They don't have a price?
No, because you're telling them where they have to be.
You can't tell them anything.
You
you're
can't
telling
tell
me
the streetman what to do.
If we told the streetman,
Yeah.
you now have the Heathman Hotel. We are
They're
gonna.
out.
It's really nice. You can have the bar. You guys there'll be a stipend in it for you, daily stipend. You can do whatever you want in there.
See, that's the key.
Are they going?
Well,
They're
They
going.
might free booze, free drugs.
Yeah,
they
they're
might
going.
but here's the thing. You said it, and this is the thing we don't do. They can do whatever they want. Anytime we tell the streetmen where to go, there's some sort of condition. And you cannot put conditions on the streetmen. They will not respect the rule of law.
Yeah, but they have a price. They have a price. Everyone has a price.
Good luck with that.
Let's send them to Mar-a-Lago.
Ship them down there. Wasn't that the rumor that people ship their streetmen to us?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
that happens all the time. I
Yeah.
guess
That's what everyone says.
Idaho.
Can we ship them back? Like get some sort of ping pong?
We don't
ball?
want that.
Oh,
See, that's the problem.
yeah, we welcome them.
We're like, oh, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for bringing us Steve,
Yeah, it's a whole
who
thing.
will now terrorize our neighborhoods.
Yes. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Incredible. But if you put up a nice little place, but then you told them, like, you can't have like the
Well,
extreme.
they've already done that.
Exactly. And anytime you tell them, hey, you just don't do the worst of the worst. All right, we're not gonna like micromanage, but can we like just have a general idea of let's keep this on the rails? And then inevitably there's one on the news being like, You can't tell me what to do.
Well, if you
You can't tell me what to do.
It's like if you gave them the hotel, but you said you can't destroy anything.
Yes.
You can stay in the nicest place. We'll give you food, drinks, bedding,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, but you cannot
You
destroy
don't think
it.
they would do it?
No.
They'll destroy it.
They'll destroy. They will.
And therein lies the
graffiti
problem.
everywhere.
Yes.
Inside the building.
Yeah. That's why every time they do like one of those RV villages or whatever, and then the guy's like, I'm not going there. Why? Because they're going to tell me what to do. Well, they're giving you a free place to stay. Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope.
But like seriously, if we just gave them Mar-a-Lago, what do you call it? Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago?
Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago. I think
We
it's
just give it to them. You can have it. You don't think they're taking it?
There's no rules.
They can, yeah, no rules.
They can
Well,
do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Well,
That's different.
that's different.
Yeah, so that's
Again,
what I'm
you
saying.
keep putting conditions.
No,
Right.
I am taking away the conditions.
Then I think
I am
that-
saying
I
they
think you're
have a
right.
price.
I think you're right. Then
yes.
they would
Yes,
stay.
they have a price.
But no one's willing to do that.
Because we know they're going to do something.
The closest thing we can come, guys, is a ship. And then it's open water. But no one's willing to do it. Takes courage.
Only this program.
Only this program has the courage to set sail to the high seas. Because you know what doesn't have rules? The high seas. Anything goes in international waters. It's Thunderdome out there. It's the seas problem.
What if we gave them all their own little ships? Nice little ships. So not one cruise ship.
Yeah.
But they all get their own little ships.
Little boats. Little floating navy.
Yeah.
I'd be into it.
And put little
You
gas
ti-
stations out there.
You tie them together. You know.
And
Well,
let's see what happens.
well, I don't think you can make them mobile. I think you got to have some sort of stationary.
Just let them
The drift with the current. Could be dangerous.
see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the ocean's problem now.
Well, we're short timers out
Yeah.
here.
Hence the prattle today.
Excuse me.
Who
We're
knew?
both leaving for vacation tomorrow.
Yes.
Now you're going to your honeymoon.
Ish. We're going to another wedding.
Yeah, but it's your honeymoon.
Is it? But
You
we're
got
going.
married?
We're going. Yeah. When did this happen? Why am I the last to know? A lot of rumors. We're going to someone else's wedding, so I don't think you can call that a honeymoon.
I think you can, but you just can't do it in front of the bride and groom.
Ah, I see.
Like, don't upstage the bride and groom.
No.
But
Right. Like the only reason you're there is for the honeymoon.
yeah.
Your wedding
But
just
you're
happened
going
to-
for the honeymoon. I mean, that's why you're going there.
Well,
You're calling it your honeymoon.
well, I'm not. I'm not calling anything. I'm just going to Hawaii.
He's just going somewhere.
by the
with,
way, are
somewhere with a person.
Are you going to get blown away out there?
Yeah,
There's
like
another storm coming.
I got a lot of freaky, like the panic texts. It is my understanding, but I am not a noted weatherman, that the hurricanes down there are only affecting the like the atolls, like the uninhabited islands. That
Well,
they're-
how is that possible?
They said the Hawaiian Islands basically stretch from like New York to Missouri if you're looking at the width. It's like 1,500 miles. It's halfway across the United States. So while the hurricane is down there, it's only affecting like research islands, and there's a bunch of islands, not the main ones. So it is my understanding it's not affecting the main islands. That being said, I'm probably gonna die. According to the BTJ,
It's going to be windy.
we're in a lot of trouble. Oh no, the wind.
The wind.
Yeah. Lot of-
Rich people don't like that.
No. Well, I've told you this. Down in Arizona, their
Oh, yeah.
number one complaint, light winds. San Diego, very much concerned about the wind.
So Lala already flew through there.
Yeah.
Hurricane Lala. And now there's another storm 900 miles southeast of Hilo.
Okay.
And it's moving west, northwest. Like it's headed straight for the Hawaiian Islands. The good ones.
The good ones?
The main ones.
Because I'm looking here and saying that it's hitting
No.
remote islands. But what's this new one called?
It's not a hurricane. It's a tropical depression. Its maximum sustained winds right now are 35 miles per hour.
Oh, for God's sakes. We can't handle a 35 mile an hour wind?
Well, I think they can. I don't think anyone's saying they can't handle it. They're just, they're getting prepared.
Okay.
They can handle it, Jace.
Well,
They're resilient people.
I have received 17 panicked text messages today about it.
Now, it is expected to strengthen into a tropical storm tonight.
Okay.
And it will get a name if it gets there.
All right.
Moki,
Oh,
the Hawaiian name Moki.
well, that's kind of a fun little name.
M-O-K-E.
Should I be scared of Moki?
It is expected to produce rainfall of 5 to 10 inches with maximum amounts of 15 inches across the Hawaiian Islands.
Okay.
Dangerous flooding. you might float away. Rainfalls 1 to 3 inches, maximum of 5, expected across the remainder of the Hawaiian Islands this weekend and early next week.
Well, I'm looking at this, and quite frankly, right now on the island we're going to, it's 93 and sunny.
Yeah,
So-
well, it's coming.
And then tomorrow,
Buckle up.
it's 93 with a few scattered showers. And are you ready for these wind gusts? 2 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well,
Now, Friday night, guys.
it sounds like
Guys, 2 to 6. 2 to 6. And then, God forbid, Saturday, 9 miles an hour.
yeah, it sounds like it's going to hit on the weekend. You're going to die. We love you though. We'll miss you.
All right.
We'll put you in our T's and P's
Thank you. I don't know I'm going to handle these 9 mile an hour winds.
for the weekend.
9.
Oh, I bet you get some wind. Wait, where are you going again?
Kauai.
Kauai.
I'm literally on a Kauai weather right now.
I know. It's a little ways out.
Okay, but I'm looking at Friday, Saturday, Sunday. At what point is the 30 mile an hour wind coming to destroy me?
35
Right?
and Sunday.
Because right now,
Maybe Saturday.
right now,
Maybe Monday.
the most I'm seeing,
Dumbass.
9 miles an hour.
Now, Kauai is north. So, well, I mean, it's south and east.
Yeah.
And Kauai is the northernmost of the main islands.
Yeah.
Therefore, that helps because if it goes direct, like you are poo-pooing this weather system.
I am.
And I tell you what,
I am poo-pooing.
it is not to be messed with.
I'll tell you right now,
It is not to be messed with.
much like the streetmen and crosswalks, guess what? I'm poo-pooing.
Tell you what,
Bring it on.
it's like a freight train rolling through the city.
Let's go.
Stopping
Don't tell
traffic.
him that the wind's going to bother his trip.
No,
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
I'm taking, you know what?
I hope it doesn't.
Streetman
I'm
mentality.
adopting streetman mentality. I am. I'm going to embrace the streetman mentality of what? What? Let's do it. Bring it. Bring it, wind. I don't know who's master of the winds. I don't know what the wind god is, but let's go.
So you're going there. You're going to miss our Vegas trip, dude.
I know. We tried sneaking it in. I tried double dipping, but it didn't work.
Vetoed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I got shut down.
you're whipped now.
Oh yeah.
You're no longer in charge.
I said, hey, sugar teas. What if we just left a little early? And then, we left Hawaii a few days earlier, and we just wing on over to London and jam with the Stones, and then hit Vegas. And you know what she said? Nah. I said, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're being called dumbasses again.
Why is that?
I don't know. I was trying to figure it out,
Okay.
but I don't really care enough.
Okay.
Okay, so listen. Here's the thing. We're out tomorrow. I'm going to
Yes.
the Black Butte.
Oh, you're going to the butt.
I'm going to the Black Butte.
Okay.
And you're going to the Hawaii.
Yes.
What's tomorrow? What are we doing? Are you hosting?
So first hour is going to be a little me and Casey. Casey's going to hang around. We're going
Whoa.
to hang out for a little bit.
Lowercase.
Then we're going to do a little hybrid show, a little hybrid live, hybrid throwback. We're going to throw back to some really old school interviews with Isaac and Suk. So you want to listen to those?
Interviews?
Do
Like what?
Do we interview people?
Yeah, you and the old Burt Sugar.
Oh, wow.
That's old school.
We're going to go old school there. We're going to go a old school Neil O'Shea interview
Wow.
with Isaac.
Guys, move on.
So
Yeah, we only had him on once.
twice.
Was it
I
twice?
found 2 interviews.
Oh, okay. I thought he only came on once.
But,
That's where he broed me. You remember
yeah,
that?
Bro.
What's up,
You weren't there. You were out.
what's up,
you were
bro?
out.
Bro.
He bros you. So the birthplace of bro.
Nice.
Bro.
And then some more of me.
There you go.
I have a lowercase take.
Okay. We should probably break and then come back and give him.
I don't know. I mean, I think so he was in there in his Blazers jersey and his
Yeah.
Yankees hat today.
Yeah.
Lowercase gets the award for the fan personality that I thought is least into sports, that is most into sports. Do you know what I'm saying?
He says it's a Carmelo jersey, not a Blazer jersey.
But it is a Blazer jersey.
We've established
Right,
the
but it's
fact that
mellow.
he is.
So when he came in, he was like a rapper,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow, this is great for the station. This guy, he's like, he's street,
Yeah. From the mean streets of.
But
Lake
now we're
Oswego.
finding out he's just a sports dork like the rest of us.
Yeah. That wears a lot of sports clothing.
But he raps. I'm a baller.
Yeah. Well, he's got that young men's game. Like, as you get older, I think you wear less sports clothing, and lowercase is in the midst of, like,
Everything.
Yeah. It might be like more like 85% of what he wears has a sports logo.
Well, it's just like Jackson out there, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jackson very
He's
much
always
the
wearing
same.
sports stuff.
Yeah,
Always.
his is all retro stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And there's no team affiliation whatsoever. Like, you never know what Casey's going to wear. Hey, you a Blazer fan? Carmelo Anthony.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what
yeah,
he
he's
says.
all over the board. He's a Steelers fan.
He's a Yankee fan. He's a
Yankees.
He wears, he's got a White Sox. He's got a White Sox fetish now because there's a Japanese player that he likes, even though I have no idea why. I don't know.
He fooled me. I just thought he was more.
You thought he was from the streets.
I thought he was more gangsta.
He was not born with larceny in his heart. He's not from the
Nah, he's from LO.
beat. Yeah, that's why.
All right,
Blake
well,
Swagel.
we're going to start with some cool stories and Frank Gay Services father-son talk next.
From the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
This update brought to you by 808 Hawaiian Restaurant. Mixed plates like Grandma used to make if your grandma were from the Big Island. Woodstock, Burnside, Beaverton, or online at 8-o-8.com. First on the Fan, James Harden and the Cavs. They have agreed to a new 3-year, $97 million deal to stay in Cleveland. Harden is now in an exclusive group. He's made over $500 million in the NBA, joins only LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Lions tight end Sam Laporta, his status for Detroit's regular season opener is unclear after he has suffered a hip injury. He sustained this injury during a recent practice. He has missed multiple practices this week. Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints, they've each been fined $500,000 for multiple fights that occurred at Tuesday's joint practice. According to reports, there are at least 6 to 8 major fights and more than a dozen total minor scuffles at that practice. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
It's actually pretty neat.
So I got the skinny for you. I hit up my my weather sources.
Talk to me.
So the tropical storm in Hawaii is currently east-southeast, and it is expected, its path is expected to remain south of the main Hawaiian Islands.
Okay.
That
was what I believed.
The Big Island and Maui are expected to get hit pretty hard with rain.
Mm-hmm.
Winds could get up to 70, but you being quiet north
should be okay.
They're saying that rain is likely, but you're going to miss the meat of it.
That's good.
And that is good.
Yes. And by the way, every time we talk about something, to the dude who gets his panties in a bunch every time about us not taking seriously something, tell you what, tips. If you're taking your worry meter about something that's happening that's 6 hours away by plane from us, maybe rethink the priorities of your life. Just saying.
What happened?
Oh, there's always that guy. It's like, you dumbass, this is serious. They have official.
That's how I feel.
What's serious?
They have official warnings. Oh, okay. I get it.
Right.
It's going to rain. There might be some floods. I don't think anyone in Hawaii right now is listening to this program being like, these insensitive jerks.
If you asked him who George Pizzaro was, he'd have no clue who the hell he was.
And he'd be right.
Yeah, he is. Although now I know. He's some old-time dude who wrote for the Oregonian.
So James Harden got $97 million today?
God, it's good to be James Harden.
Oh, my God.
$500 million that guy has made.
That's insanity.
Would you say, 4 players?
Yeah, he's now exclusive group. 4 players make over $500 million in their career. Harden, LeBron, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Wow.
It's good to be a basketball player.
And how old is Harden now?
He's in his mid-30s. I want to say he's 34,
He's old
35.
Is he going to get more after that? So that's 3 years, $97 million?
He is 36.
Yes, he ain't getting
39.
No, this is it.
He'll be 37 in a couple days. So
so
this
he'll be
is probably
40.
this is the last real. I mean, he might get a 1-year deal, I guess, but it would be minimum probably.
God. That is just crazy to me for how bad he is.
Yeah.
And good, but also bad. You know?
Well, it's the playoff stuff. The playoff stuff makes it so
he's so bad. Am I wrong?
No, you are.
No, well,
I am?
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
He's terrible.
No,
you don't want him. You wouldn't even want him if the Blazers got him. Would you?
Well,
you wouldn't.
He's better than every Portland Trailblazer.
Yes, but you still wouldn't want him.
Here's the thing. If you put him on the Portland Trailblazers,
I'm not wrong.
Could you make the strong argument?
I'm so mad.
I hate to do this. He's the best Portland Trailblazer of all time. He is. He's the best Portland Trailblazer of all time.
Yeah.
But
you wouldn't want him.
Career-wise, yeah. He would be the best.
You know how
he's the best Blazer of all time.
Okay, but you wouldn't want him. This is my point. Your point, I'm not, this is straw man. I'm not arguing that. I am arguing you wouldn't want him. And you can't
right
say
now?
that Yes.
Yes, right now I don't want him.
now.
Exactly.
Peak James Harden, yeah, I want him
Yeah.
around.
No one
want
said peak James Harden. I'm saying right now. They just gave him $97 million.
Guy asked the question, if he's on the Blazers right now, he's the best Portland Trailblazer.
He's the best
He
player on
is,
the
but
team.
you wouldn't want him.
I kind
You're
of
changing
would,
the argument.
I kind of want him.
I'd want him.
I want him.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
I do.
No, you wouldn't.
He's
I do.
just as good at defense as everyone else on the roster.
Yeah, there's no difference. He can score.
He at least can shoot a little bit. He shot 43.5% from three when he was on the Cavs.
So LeBron has made 581. Durant's 501. Steph now with his new deal. So this must be a little old because Steph was at 470 and Harden was at 411. So some of this has been bumped up. Paul George is number 5.
Dame's right up there too.
Yeah, Lillard's 10th. 10th all time. Westbrook. So that therein lies the question of like when you're talking about the all-time greats. So you got the top 10 is LeBron, Durant, Curry, Harden, George, Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, and then Westbrook right behind him. So if you go with the 11, could you make the argument you really don't want James Harden for a large part of his career? You didn't really want Paul George for a large part of his career. You didn't really want Anthony Davis for a large part of his career. And you really didn't want Russell Westbrook for a large part of his career. I think you always wanted Lillard. You probably always wanted Butler. You wanted Kawhi.
You want to know his similarity scores through his career?
Who, Harden?
James Harden? John Stockton, Chris Paul, Jerry West, Kobe, Magic, Peyton, Curry, Reggie, Robertson, Clyde.
And you still wouldn't want him.
I want him.
I want him.
You know what's shocking? You know who 19th is? Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday is 18th.
I say this to the grave, man. Being a mid basketball player is the best job in the world.
You know who the one on the list that is just like 13th? The 13th highest paid player of all time, Bradley Beal. If there is a definition of a man that was, you just said, being a mid basketball player is the best thing in the world, I give you $350 million of Bradley Beal.
Harden.
You guys are so confused by
He's
him.
awesome. He had a 7-year stretch
He can be, yeah.
where he averaged 30 points a game.
You did watch the playoffs this year?
I did.
I watch
Yeah.
the playoffs every year.
His playoff performances leave a lot to be
not
desired.
I mean, and he just kills your team.
Is it his fault that the Rockets missed 26 straight threes against the
No,
Warriors?
it's his fault that he airballs every other
Well,
shot.
I think he missed like 13 of those.
Yeah, he did.
Would you go back at those?
I'd have to. Yeah.
How many of those are James Harden's? Now, which would you rather? Who stole more? Chris Middleton at 19th or Tobias Harris, who's 21st? Tobias Harris made $300 million playing.
Well, he's still playing.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. I mean, he had a moment. Middleton was just kind of a...
Gordon Hayward, does that hurt? John Wall? You know those old guys.
Yeah, so he missed 27 straight threes. Harden missed 11.
And there's your guy.
There's your guy.
You can have him.
The greatest Portland Trailblazer of all time.
For $30 million a year. It's just it's mind-boggling.
Yeah. It's mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling.
You can't process it.
obscene.
Your mind is trapped.
It's obscene.
It is obscene. Someone gave that guy.
Freaking NBA, man.
He's going to be 40 years old getting $30 million a year.
He is.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch how fat he gets.
I mean, he still averaged 23.5, 8 assists.
Yeah.
And
Shot
you still
37.5% from three.
and you still wouldn't want him.
I would.
Someone saying he's not better than Walton and Drexler? Yes, he is.
Career numbers wise, yes.
Bill Walton had like 4 good years, guys. 4. Like, that's it.
Yeah. Numbers wise, he's the best.
James Harden is.
I mean,
James Harden's way better than Bill Walton in a career, and I hate to say this because Drexler was great.
It's him or Clyde.
He was better than Clyde.
Harden's he's like Carmelo Anthony level.
Yeah, he's better than Carmelo though.
Like top 10 all time, but
Yeah.
again, what did they win? What has he done?
Well,
All
he does is
He got to the Western
disappear.
Conference Finals.
Disappear when it counts. Grow a beard. Be aloof. Get fat.
A lot of strip clubs.
Chuck up terrible shots.
He had a big beard.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool.
So he will end up, if he plays these 3 years, cool. Dude, he may end up being like the third or fourth leading scorer in NBA history. Because how many does he average a year?
For his career, he's 24 for his career, but the last couple of years.
How many points a season? Like just on average. What's an average season for him? How many thousands?
Oh, total.
Total.
I'd have to. That's a hard question.
No, just look at like NBA stats and just go down.
82 game average
Go in
is
there and help him.
1,900 basically.
So let's say he gets 1,900. So he's going to play 3 more years, and he'll probably still score that. So we'll give him, conservatively, let's give him 5,000 more points. Say he gets hurt, 5,000 more points, which would put him right at 34,000. He will be the 4th leading scorer in NBA history. The only people to have scored more points than James Harden when it is all said and done will be LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and probably Karl Malone.
And you still wouldn't want him.
Yeah.
He could fill it up.
And yet someone's going to be like, Bill Walton. No, he would be the greatest player to ever grace your floor.
So do you think Wemby ends up making the most ever?
Points?
One of those guys.
No, money.
Yeah. It'd be someone like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Unless there's some sort of retroactive thing where it goes backwards, where like there's a bubble. But yeah, it'll be that,
Luka is going to be up there.
Yeah.
Yep. Luka will be, and then, someone that sticks around. Although Luka didn't get the Supermax, right, when he went to LA. It's going to be someone that'll stay in one place and just keep signing Supermaxes.
Yeah, that's so probably Wemby.
Yeah.
But he took a little less.
Yeah, he did take a little less. It'd be someone that just maximizes and just keeps, keeps stacking it up.
Well, I cannot begin to tell you how dumb that contract is.
I want to look up, I know on YouTube they're out there, the James Harden supercut defense. It's one of the best things you'll ever see.
He just stands.
There's another reason you don't
They're
want
pretty
him.
fun. The James Harden
He
defense
couldn't guard me.
The James Harden supercut is pretty good.
So
Offensively, he is amazing.
He can be, yeah. Not when it matters, but yeah, sure. Tuesday night against the Kings, yeah, he'll drop 50. Cool. And you guys know it. That's the thing.
I'm busy watching.
Watch this.
I'm busy watching his defensive compilation.
Cool.
And it's, dude, there are some that are just, I don't even know how to describe. I don't know how to describe
he doesn't
some
even
of them.
try. He doesn't even. That's the other thing. He doesn't even try, and he's still got $35 million a year.
I would love to sit because
$33 million a year.
when I had to sit in like NFL film sessions, dude, I don't care who you were, you got your ass ripped.
Yeah.
I saw John.
Can you imagine Harden in the NFL?
No, dude, I watched guys from you name it, Terrell Davis to Derek Brooks to John, they just ripped. I mean, just torn apart. I would love to watch a film session. And what does Harden do? Like when he explains, because in the NFL you'll get one of these. When you have a bad one, the coach will be like, "What are you doing here? What is this? What were you thinking here?" And then you have to come up with an answer. I would just like to hear what James Harden says when you play one of these defensive clips that I'm watching right now. What does he say in film? Does he just give you one of these?
He'll be like, "Why don't you show the offense?"
Harden was so good for a
that?
stretch that the Jazz and the playoffs were guarding him by playing behind him because his step back was so nasty.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Like
no,
they would,
again,
they
he-
let him
yes,
go to the hoop
That's right.
because he was so deadly.
There's a lot more to being a good basketball player than a step back. But yes, he could score,
He's one of the greatest
Still can.
offensive players
can.
of all time.
Yes.
and you still don't want him.
I want him.
I would want him.
All right, I've got a feel-good father-son story
Does it involve James Harden?
coming up next.
Does he have stripper kids? I also looked it up. Harden will probably end up being somewhere
Sprague.
between 5 and 7 overall in assists. He'll about be 4th in scoring, and he'll be 5th or 6th, maybe 7th in assists when it's all said and done. He will be one of
the all-time great compilers.
Yeah, I mean, there are not many guys up there when you look at top 10 points and assists. There's just not many. It's like LeBron, and it'll be LeBron, Harden, and maybe Westbrook. And then you can say the same thing about Russell Westbrook.
So I've got a good father-son story for you
Okay,
to wrap up the hour here.
the feel-good story.
Yeah, it's feel good.
I love it.
No.
No, it is. Before we get to the Gabla, Brewers prospect Sawyer Strasnyder,
Okay, sounds
Hit-
made up. Sounds like Cream Steed Roper.
he hit his first professional home run with High A Wisconsin, the Timber Rattlers.
Ooh.
And this happened on yesterday. But it got even better when he saw who caught the dinger.
Oh, did Dad catch the ball?
Yes, his dad caught the ball.
That's awesome.
The score was tied 2-2. They were playing the Lake County Captains, bottom of the 7th. Strasnyder crushed a pitch from Logan McGuire over the right center field wall. A lucky fan standing in the area made a perfect catch on the other side of the fence. The fan was his dad, Scott. My dad, he can't sit still, so he loves to run around the stadium. I'll just be looking up after a foul ball or something and see him on every different side of the stadium. I think it was just him at the right place at the right time.
That is
Is that cool or
that's
what?
amazing.
Like, how do you top that?
You don't.
In
Unless you do it in major league. Like,
sports father-son.
yeah. Sports father, like, that's like in the home run derby when, was it Bryce Harper's dad that was thrown to him? Right? We've had a couple of those
I think a lot of them are doing it now.
where dad throws to it and dad was wearing like the orthopedic big shoes, the big Skechers. Like, those moments those are unbelievable. So to hit your first professional home run and have your dad catch it, like, and I know son thinks that's cool, but for dad, that's a cool proud moment for as the kid. But the dad, that's everything. That's higher power type stuff.
So what he said was, so his son was coming up to the plate, and he was moving around like the kid said he does.
Yeah.
And he wandered into a private section. They were having a private party.
Don't mind me.
And the people on the party deck were like, this is private. You can't be here. And he said, well, that's my son.
They tell him to get.
That's my son about to hit a home run, and I'm going to catch it. Yeah. That's exactly what he said.
And they let him in.
And he hit a home run. They let him. Yes. He hit a home run, and he caught it.
What a cool thing.
Unbelievable.
Can you imagine if you were the a-hole in the party? It was like, don't let that guy.
No, you can't.
Don't let that guy
And then
in.
you catch it and don't give it to him.
Like, oops, sorry.
Oh.
How many people are in a single A Rattlers game? Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they have a private area?
Yeah, private area. So,
Cool.
I don't know. The fact that he caught it and he didn't just like round it up, that's amazing.
So the only thing I was thinking...
Is that ever...
I don't know.
In any major league game, in the history of Major League Baseball, has a dad ever... I'm not even saying the first. Has a dad ever caught their son's home run? Has
No
that
idea.
ever happened?
You could maybe ask
AI?
AI. I mean, if it did happen, it would be out there, right?
I would think, right? Unless it was like 1913 or something.
The only thing I could think of that would be more awesome father-son moment that sports could create, I thought about Bronny and LeBron.
Okay.
Like, I mean, that's...
By
like
the way, when you search this, the one that comes up is that one.
Yeah, maybe in a first.
The Wisconsin Timber Rattlers.
So if Bronny tosses LeBron or vice versa in alley-oop,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that better than... catching your kid's home run.
Isn't just playing with them?
Yeah, like just even playing.
Now, here's the thing.
Like Griffey and Griffey?
Griffey, see, this is why I think the Griffey and Griffey one's better. I mean, I hate to do this, but we all know that it sucks, but he's not an NBA. He would not be in the NBA if LeBron hadn't forced that.
Are you talking about future Blazer Bronny James?
Future Blazer Bronny James. Like, he wouldn't be in the league.
Well, so what? LeBron doesn't care.
I know,
it's a father-son moment.
That's
just you. He doesn't care. So,
No.
so I think an alley-oop from your son would be
I
pretty
don't know. I don't know if
epic.
they've alley-ooped, but I know that they've assisted.
Yeah.
They've been on the floor at the same time.
And the other one would be, and this has probably happened, I don't know, but what if you won a major with your dad carrying your bag?
That would be amazing.
I would imagine that
In fact,
maybe has happened.
I think that it might be the other way around, where the son has been the caddy.
Yeah, well, there's that.
I'm guessing that's probably more likely. That may be number one.
And yes, LeBron threw an alley-oop to Bronny. Bronny didn't dunk it, but he did like a reverse layup in the air in the playoffs.
I gotta say, I think Rob's onto something with the carrying your. If your kid or vice versa, if you win the Masters and you're on your dad's bag, that's got to be number one, right? Because think about all the interaction you have. It's just you two, 18th green. I gotta go there. I think that's the best.
It sounds like it's happened 10 times on PGA Tour.
Major or just
Not a major,
Okay.
just 10.
just 10 times. I'm going that. If you won a major championship, father-son duo, that would be my number one. The other one too that I think would be cool was father-son pitcher catch. If you had,
Ooh.
if the battery was a father-son, because I'm assuming everyone played catch with their kid, and like the Griffeys played in the same outfield. I mean, that's cool, but having your son catch you, or like if Nolan Ryan's kid, because he played forever, if Nolan Ryan's son had been a catcher and got to catch Nolan Ryan and he threw, one of his no-hitters or something, you do the end, you go out and jump in your dad's arms when he throws a no-hitter. I mean, come on, son.
The only other thing I can think of, did the famous racing families ever have?
Dale and
Did they race against each other?
They raced against each other.
So maybe there's a moment there.
Yeah. Because I know
Or
that
the Andretti's.
I definitely know that there has definitely been some of that. And I believe, I think Gordie Howe played with his kids, but I don't think there was any, I don't think they won a Stanley Cup or anything like that. But I do think they played together at some point.
Well, kind of a cool story.
Very cool. Father-son moments like that are really, really neat.
And the guy called it. That's what's wild.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the NFL, and I mean, we get a lot of that where you get brothers and, different, how many Matthews were playing in that? You get cousins, and just that family lineage is really cool when you see some of that stuff.
All right, we got to get to the gobbler. One coach gets a big contract, but is he the guy? Next.
From the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
This update brought to you by Laurelhurst Market, Steakhouse, and Butcher Shop, a great spot for any occasion. And don't forget, you save 10% on your Butcher Shop order when you dine in. Menus and more at laurelhurstmarket.com. First on the Fan, Seattle Mariners, they're planning to call up their stud prospect, left-hander Cade Anderson. He's going to start on Saturday. Anderson, the top pitching prospect in all of baseball, has a 1.06 ERA and 135 strikeouts over 93-plus innings. Mariners hosting the Cubs on Saturday. Rob, set your fantasy lineups. James Harden and the Cavs, they have agreed to a 3-year, $97 million deal to keep him in Cleveland. Harden now an exclusive group of players making over $500 career million. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and now James Harden. Lions tight end Sam Laporta, his status for Detroit's Week 1 regular season opener is unclear after he suffered hip injury in practice this week. He has missed multiple practices this week. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
The Fan.
All right, please stay be long before we get to the Gobbler. A couple follow-ups. One, very exciting. The Mariners are calling up Cade Anderson.
They lost again today, by the way. Also very excited, just so you know.
Well, they gave up 6 runs in the first inning.
Yeah, it's tough to overcome. You know, they tried to blow it the other night when they were up 7-0. They gave up 5. They tried to gag that one away. This one, they made a game of it.
And when you're down 6-0, that's like 12-0 for a normal team for the Mariners.
Right. Might as well be 22-0.
You double it. You double it for the Mariners.
You might as well throw the ball into the stands.
With 2 outs.
With 2 outs.
Right.
So this kid, Cade Anderson, just want to... He was the first-round pick in... his 3rd pick overall in the 2025 draft.
Yeah.
He has only pitched at Double-A. He is 10-1. His ERA is 1.06. In 18 starts, he has pitched 93 innings, only given up 47 hits and 11 runs.
Yeah.
And he has struck out 135 while walking only 13.
Now, can I ask?
I have never seen anything like that.
That's ridiculous. Now, can we ask the question, can he hit? Because, no offense, I'm sure that's great. And I'm sure he'll be fine. Can he hit? Because they can't hit.
He cannot hit. But he's going to start on Saturday.
That's problematic.
It's about time. Anyway, a couple follow-ups, father-son follow-ups. Somebody mentioning Jack Nicklaus, 1986 Masters.
Yeah.
His son was on his bag.
Yeah. Now that I think about that, I think I've seen that photo.
Yeah. So there's that one. So that's tough to beat.
Yes.
Somebody else pointing out that Stuart Sink and his son have won on the PGA Tour, his son being the caddy, but not a major.
Not a major.
And then another one was Dale Earnhardt Sr., according to reports, was blocking for his son when he died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
He's blocking for his team.
Yeah.
But his son was on his team. And Junior finished second in that race.
I do think I remember him he was racing when his dad died, but
they were in that race.
I didn't know that.
So there's another, I mean, I don't know if that's obviously not a great father-son moment, but it's certainly unique.
That's rough. Yeah, of all the bad things, like all the positive energy of father-son, like you're racing and your dad dies and people are like, hey, congratulations on the 2nd place finish. You're like, my dad's dead. You're like, whoops.
So now to the Gobbler.
And we pointed out, like, real quick, Steven said, what if you were a pitcher and you gave up a home run to your son? Would you feel proud? Or if you're like Roger Clemens, would you then have to dot your son?
I think you dot him.
I think Clemens would throw at his kid.
I mean, that would be cool.
Because isn't Clemens' kid in the...
Yeah, he plays for the Twins.
Yeah.
yes, that would be cool, but at the same time, I think you're trying to strike that little son of a bitch out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be pissed you gave it up, but then afterwards you reflect, you're like, that was actually
That's
pretty
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like, he got the best.
But
of
you
it.
ain't serving it up.
No.
No. I'm just saying, I think some dads, I think they're dotting him.
Yeah.
I just think
For
they are.
sure.
Yeah, you little S.
Nolan would dot him.
100%.
Roger would dot him.
Some of those dads, like,
Randy.
you ever meet that father that is jealous of their kid? That is bizarre energy. And that's a real
Did you
thing.
guys see the picture of the dad with the kid that signed with a 7 and under team?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're now doing, everyone's doing bits. Everybody. So
Yeah.
we keep trying to
The
make
golden era of bits.
we keep trying to make little kid sports important. And there was a kid who was signing with a 7 and under elite baseball team. They did a signing day announcement.
Yeah, like
where-
you choose your little hat.
yeah. I SU not. And the dad
7.
was there in full regalia too. And
His shirt said Bibles and baseball.
yeah.
I think you can imagine what he probably looked like.
Yeah.
Real bro.
Yeah.
All right.
7 and under. It was like the elite 3-7U.
Yeah.
And he was taking his talents. And I just was like, oh my God,
Wow.
what are we doing?
Do you know who almost got Lenora Sellers? Do you guys know that?
What, college?
Yeah.
Like this year or when he was first getting
this
recruited?
year. No, they're saying like,
Because he's been at South Carolina his whole career.
yeah, they're saying like there was an $8 million offer to get him out of there.
$8 million for Lenore Sellers.
That's what his dad said.
Of course. This is why I have a hard time necessarily. Whenever I hear these NIL numbers, I'm like, oh, okay. $8 million to Lenora Sellers. How about I give you 1.2, and we call it good?
So it's unknown who it was that made a big offer for him. I'm a little surprised he didn't transfer.
I know.
To be honest.
Because he was been a big deal for a couple years, and let's be honest, South Carolina's not going anywhere.
So anyway, he's still at South Carolina. Did you see his class schedule this year?
I am not. I'm assuming he's graduated.
He is done.
Yeah.
So he is earning a sports and entertainment degree through facility management
What?
work. So he will not have any classes while playing football.
Yeah.
This
Hey, he didn't
Fall.
come. He didn't come to play school. Tell you that right now.
well, he's done. He
I know.
played
graduated.
school.
Yeah. I'm sure
He's
it
a
was.
smarty
I'm
pants.
sure it was a real tough degree.
So he is now going to work at Partee Golf Course.
What?
Well, he's working at Partee Golf Center.
Okay.
That's what he's going to do. It's his internship
I'm guessing. Well,
while he
that's-
plays football this year. So he says he's going to cut grass
Is he?
and he's going to
What's better, that or when Leinart took ballroom dancing?
Yeah. I'm guessing that whoever owns Partee Golf Course is a South Carolina booster, and something tells me this kid ain't showing up.
No, he's got to learn.
I just want you to realize you talked about like being like a middle of the road NBA player being great. Lenora Sellers has thrown for 18 touchdowns and 7 interceptions and 13 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. And that gets you on the open market allegedly $8 million.
Well, doesn't he run though?
Yeah, he
isn't
runs.
he,
He scoots a little bit.
A nice little.
But okay, so from a rushing standpoint,
Yeah, let me see. Let me hear it.
he has given you
Give it to me. Give it to me.
he ran for 674 yards, that's 4 yards a carry,
Okay.
and 7 touchdowns, and then he ran for 270 yards, that's 2 yards a carry, and 5 touchdowns
Last year.
last year.
Wow.
And that got him allegedly
loser.
$8 million.
So maybe he's not that good.
Well, I mean, he's one of those guys that you keep hearing about, and you're like, oh, Lenore Sellers. Like, he was supposedly a Heisman Trophy guy. He could be the number 1 overall pick. And then you watch him, and you're kind of like, I've talked about this a million times. We love to assume that if you have a decent couple game stretch as a freshman or a sophomore, that the next year you're going to be the greatest thing. See Damon Williams. And look, all I'm saying with Lenora Sellers so far is I give you 2 thumbs, meh. And yet someone, allegedly, was like, would you like $8 million? And he said, no, I'm staying in South Carolina to throw 12 touchdowns and 8 picks. Yeah.
Well, they
let's
only
do
won
this.
4 games.
Yeah.
So, like, who cares?
Win total 6.5.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not even say it's 8. Let's
take
say
the
it was 5.
Just take the over.
Under.
There is no worse investment in sports than the college quarterback. There just isn't. There's like 3 guys that are worth money, and everyone else is just. I guarantee Rocco Beck somewhere right now is collecting like a $4.5 to $5 million check from Penn State to go play really, really mediocre football all year. And
Well,
there's
I
like
think-
that's like the vast majority of quarterbacks. Rocco, oh my Rocco! Oh.
Isn't it? So I feel like college football has kind of come around to what Dave Bartu has been talking about all along, and that is age and experience.
Yes.
I feel like that's the key.
Yeah.
Because, shockingly, quarterbacks, when they come in as freshmen, sophomores, first couple of years, maybe even the third year, they're not polished enough yet.
No.
But what ends up happening is you get, and this is true for the NFL too. Like I think Dave talks about it in terms of trying to predict NFL success from quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
The more starts you have, the better chance you have in the league.
Yes.
Brock Purdy's a great example of this.
Yep.
Like Brock Purdy,
And Dave loved Brock Purdy.
he did. He
Even
called
though-
it.
Yep,
He
he did.
saw him, and he saw him because he just had the reps, man. He had experience, and he was older. He's a great example. That guy was Mr. Irrelevant
Yes.
in the NFL draft,
Yep.
but he's thriving in the NFL. Why? And then you have guys like J.J. McCarthy, who he left too early. Like J.J. McCarthy needed more time. He could have come back. He
Well,
didn't.
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson's another one. Quinn Ewers.
Yeah.
What is he doing in the NFL?
Nothing.
Well, I just mean, like, why
Yeah.
why would you do that? I mean, I guess you're just chasing the money, but,
Yeah.
bro, Quinn Ewers could be starting somewhere in college and
But
still
chasing
getting
the money would have stayed in college.
I know.
He
He
would
still
have made
get
way more.
Still get good paycheck right now.
Well, and there may be an element to this, like, and it's only one preseason game, but if Carson Beck turns out not to be the yuts that some people thought he was going to be, and like Carson Beck was never great in college, but he was solid and he played a lot of football. And so maybe Carson Beck comes in Arizona and, you know, and kind of has the Brock Purdy thing where you may not have all the talent in the world, but you come in a little more polished and you understand how to play the game. And
Well, I think that's
you
just
end up,
it.
You end up having maybe not the highest ceiling, but you have a pretty low floor.
So if you're elite,
I guess that'd be a high floor.
if you're an elite quarterback, they know who you are. The NFL will find you and draft you high.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the easy part. But most quarterbacks aren't elite. They are relying on experience, fit, reps.
Yeah.
Bo Nix is a great example of that.
Yes.
I mean, Bo Nix, he was laughed out of Auburn.
Yep. They didn't want him.
And when Oregon got him, fans were like, Yep. And then he got reps.
And he stuck around.
A couple years, stuck around for that last year. And now look at him in the NFL. He's actually had some success.
Yeah. And he ended up in a good spot with a really good coach.
And he's not an elite guy. No. Like he just grew into it. And that's most quarterbacks. Most quarterbacks are not freaking Peyton Manning and whoever.
And
they're the Bo Nixes of the world. And so college experience is really one of the big indicators of future success.
It is true because like the take for example like the Dylan Gabriel, like he just doesn't have it. He'll never be a guy in the NFL. But Bo did. Bo has enough raw ability that with that growth and development and then ended up in a good spot, Bo Nix can be a really solid quarterback. And yet, Bo Nix also could have been chewed up and spit out under the old system. He could have. That is the definition of a guy that could have died on the vine, and he didn't. He stuck around, got a second lease on life, played a lot of football, and ended up in a great spot in the NFL, and will probably now have a very successful career.
Dante Moore.
Yes.
Smart
Absolutely.
move, dude.
Smart move.
You would have been a top 3 pick.
Yep.
But
it wouldn't have been.
He knew he needed more.
And that's what you're hoping. Like with Dylan Raiola saw that and was like, I'll do that. I'll do the Dante Moore thing. Didn't work at Nebraska. Come sit for a year, learn, start 2 years at Oregon, and see where we go.
Jaden Daniels was, I think, a little older before he went.
Yep.
And you know who that applies to this year? The quarterback that's come back that didn't have to is Chambliss.
Yes.
He's 23.
23.
And this will be his 5th year. So he got an injunction. He got an extra year
to come back.
Because when he was what's crazy about Trinidad Chambliss is last year was his first full year of playing this position.
Yeah, he was an afterthought at Ole Miss.
He wasn't even the starter, yeah.
No.
Yeah, before that, he was at Ferris State, and he was there for 3 years,
Yep.
and he argued that 1 year he got sick, so the first year he redshirted. The second year he got sick and didn't play. The third year he got, I think, 1 start, and then his next year, Ferris State, he won the national title, and that's how he got to Ole Miss. Yeah. And then last year we saw him in the tournament. But he is arguing that when he got sick that second year, that should have qualified him for a medical redshirt.
Yeah.
He won that case, And that's why he is allowed to be back this year.
Yeah.
So this is actually going to be his, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is his 6th year.
Yeah.
And he's 23.
And if he ends up doing something in the NFL, and I know he's a little smaller, and so we'll see what happens, but he will, again, if he ends up having a nice career, he's going to be, again, a direct benefit of this. And the cool part now is you don't have to go chase the money. For a lot of these kids, it's more beneficial to you to stick around, get paid, because there's no guarantee at the next level, but you actually make yourself a better NFL prospect. And hopefully we get better NFL quarterbacks out of this. Hopefully we don't get guys that are washing out at the alarming rate that quarterbacks do. Hopefully we're getting some more NFL-ready guys.
But they're saying if he left, so if Chambliss had lost this and had to go pro,
Yeah.
he would have been a 2nd or 3rd round pick.
And probably would have been chewed up and spit out.
And they're saying that he will make more money back at Ole Miss than 250 of the 257 players that were drafted in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
He's making at least $6 million.
Good for him. And hopefully gets his... In the NFL, very rarely do you get a chance to make a second, or when you get a second chance to make a first impression. I mean, it does, like Sam Darnold, it does happen, but I mean, when you go as a high pick and you flame out, a lot of times you are done and you're just damaged goods, and it's really hard to have a resurgence.
So all that to say, to me, this system is helping both college football and the NFL.
Yes.
This is helping quarterbacks prepare for the NFL.
Yeah.
Because normally they would just jump for the money.
Yep.
Right? Because they couldn't go back to college and get $6 million.
Yes.
Now that they can, not only they're getting paid, but they're getting better seasoned and better prepared for the NFL. It helps both leagues.
And it's one of those things that I know we all hate the new way of college football, but there are some benefits to it. There is.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like that
This is one.
how could you argue that that's not good
Yes.
for the NFL or college?
Well, and even for guys like Chambliss, let's say because he's smaller and doesn't have the biggest arm and all that, let's say the NFL game is just too much for him. Dylan Gabriel, for example. Like, you just don't have a long, probably, future in the NFL. If Chambliss is smart, he has set himself up for I don't know if you know, whatever he made last year and then this year, I don't know if that sets you up for life, but it gives you a great start, right? You're smart. Hopefully you save some of the money. You got a couple million, you can invest it. And there are some guys that the NFL just isn't going to be your future. And these guys can still maybe start a business or provide for themselves. And as much as people love to hate on the new way of college football, I'd rather this than a guy that spends 4 years busting his ass, and just because he's not a great physical specimen, leaves the game with bad knees and an education that he probably really didn't get because no one allowed him to go to class. You know, because he was busy taking basket weaving because it was all about football. You just can't convince me that the old way is better than this. I won't.
He won't. That's your gobbler.
Nom, nom, nom.
We've got there's another college football story that we got to touch on. We'll do that in the 5 o'clock hour. And that is one coach getting paid, but we don't have time.
Okay, yeah,
we don't have time.
We went a little long. Well, people need their news.
We don't have time. People do need their news.
I need my news.
Will you be allowed to hunt and fish ever again?
I hope so.
Next.
Hunting human? What?
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, Seattle Mariners. They are planning to call up left-handed pitcher Cade Anderson to start on Saturday. Anderson is the top pitching prospect in all of baseball. Will be pitching against the Cubs on Saturday. He has a 1.06 ERA over 93-plus innings with 135 strikeouts in Double-A this season. James Harden and the Cavs, they've agreed on a new 3-year, $97 million deal to keep Harden in Cleveland. Harden is now an exclusive group of players in the NBA that have made over $500 million career dollars, joining LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Lions tight end Sam Laporta, his status for Detroit's regular season opener is unclear after he suffered a hip injury. He sustained the injury during a recent practice. He's missed multiple practices this week. And the Cowboys and Saints, they've each been fined $500,000 for multiple fights that occurred at their practice on Tuesday. At least 6 to 8 major fights and more than a dozen total minor scuffles. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at WarrenAllen.com.
All right, welcome back. Busy day. Actually, it's not. It is August 20, 2026. Time now for In the News. I am your noted newsman. That's right. Thank you. Please be seated. All of you, all rise.
Thank you.
In honor of all of us. Because you know what today is, Chase?
What do we got?
You know what today is?
Oh, I think I do know what today is.
National Radio Day.
I got 20 Odyssey bucks.
Boy, isn't that a delightful email to wake up to?
Yep.
You wake up and you check your email, and in there is an email from Odyssey, and it says, you've been rewarded. And you're just so excited, and you click in there, and it says, in honor of National Radio Day, you now have 20 Odyssey bucks.
Do you think I can use 20 Odyssey bucks to somehow, buy my way out of my next speeding ticket? Can Odyssey bucks help mitigate my double secret parking probation? How does that work? I just wonder. Because I can redeem them for a water bottle, a hat, a backpack, fanny pack, but, can I buy my way out of probation with that? Still trying to save up for that fanny
If you
pack.
can, I'll give you my 20 points that I got.
Yeah, I'll gift you 20.
If it goes towards getting you off double secret probation.
I think I only have 20.
I think I gave you those 20.
No, I got 20 today.
Oh, yeah.
National Radio Day.
I gifted some for Rob, and then under reason I put excellence.
I'm going to gift them back to you and put excellent driving.
just out there trolling. Thanks, Odyssey.
It is also National Bacon Lovers Day.
No, who doesn't love bacon? Is there anyone that I get people don't eat bacon for religious purposes or social consciousness, but does anyone not like bacon?
Yeah, who doesn't like the taste of it? If you eat it.
I've never come across them.
Yeah, if you eliminate any sort of, you're just going based on,
Right. I just don't like it.
I don't like it. Is that humanly possible? Bacon might be the best tasting thing of all time.
And smelling.
Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good.
Now, do you like wiggly bacon or crispy bacon?
Crispy.
Me too.
Yeah, crisp.
I can eat burnt bacon.
Yes.
I like it.
No, don't get me wrong. If I have to have some wiggly bacon, sure. But, no, man, I'm with you. Given the choice between slightly overdone or wiggly, I'll take overdone. Crispy the better. Put some black on that. Oh.
Mayo.
An initiative seeking to add constitutional protections for hunting, fishing, farming, and other activities in Oregon has cleared an initial procedural hurdle in its effort to reach the ballot for November 2028.
Why do we waste our
Oh my God.
Why do we waste our time with this?
The proposed constitutional amendment would protect the rights of Oregonians to hunt, fish, farm, trap, ranch, grow food, practice what supporters call diligent animal husbandry and participate in wildlife management.
Can I ask the question that I think we're all wondering? Who's stopping you from doing any of those things without this amendment? Nobody, by the way.
It's a good question.
No one.
Well, there is a movement. We've talked about it.
Yeah, it's not a movement.
But but that is a thing. So I wonder if
there's like 9 dumbasses.
This is a response to that.
Okay, you're just as dumb as they are. No one's taking away your right to grow food or fish. Because like 17 wackadoos got together and were like, we're going to outlaw hunting and fishing. And by the way, it failed miserably. And so now you're like, yep, need a constant. We're wasting our time. This is why we can't have nice things.
Lauren Quincy, the Director of Government and Political Affairs with the Oregon Farm Bureau, she says, putting it in the Constitution really sends a clear message that Oregonians and the legislature are in support of solidifying these rights.
Okay. No one's trying to take them from you. Just
it
saying.
Follows a different petition that sought to significantly expand Oregon's animal cruelty laws, seeking to effectively ban hunting, fishing, and pest control in the state. Pest control, huh?
Ah, yes.
Did you know that?
Again, I would like to point out, there's a bunch of dumbasses that were wackos. It's like the same people that are trying to get half of Oregon to become Idaho. Good luck with that. Got it! Why do we give morons our time in space? You don't have to. No one's banning this. But now you're so dumb that now you're going the other way, and now you're trying to waste the government's time by making them pass a constitutional amendment that gives you the right not to just hunt and fish, but to farm and grow food. Oh my God.
And
what is that?
Kill pests.
And kill pests.
Don't forget about that.
Because soon we're going to live in a world where you're like, nope, can't kill that bug.
You may be surprised to know that the proposal to ban hunting, fishing, and pest control failed to gather enough valid signatures to qualify for the election ballot this year. But they're still working on it.
Ah, yes. Okay.
But this is about protecting people's ability to continue the practices that have helped sustain Oregon communities for generations. So there.
I love when people are like, where does it end? Yeah, right here. This is where it ends. Pull your head out of your ass.
Here's something you may not know you can't do.
Okay.
2 paragliders were cited after they were caught flying around Haystack Rock.
No.
No.
Yeah, why are we...
It's a no.
I didn't know that. Do we need a constitutional amendment saying that we can?
So apparently you're disturbing the wildlife living on the rock.
Huh.
And it is a landmark. So you are not allowed to do that.
I had no idea.
Don't be a douche.
Do they give you a warning or what sort of... Now, question...
Stop being a douche.
With my double secret driving probation that I have to report, what if I got a ticket for paragliding around Haystack Rock?
I don't think they'd like it.
Is this now? Am I
gotta
more
be careful,
of a,
man.
I'm more of a public menace?
They're watching you.
Hopefully these bros don't work for Odyssey.
So this was August 7th.
Now, paragliding, is that the one where you got the little motor? You got on the little scooter, and there's a parachute. You zip around up there.
I think that's right.
I think that's paragliding. I think. Can I hang glide?
No, I don't
What sort of gliding can I do around Haystack Rock?
You can't glide.
I can glide.
No gliding.
No gliding.
Yeah. You can't disturb the animals, wildlife.
I had no idea. I would like to believe that they give you a warning and not just write you a ticket.
No, they were cited.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that ticket?
Probably not much. I mean, who knows that? You know? If you're paragliding out on the coast, wouldn't you swoop around to see Haystack Rock?
Yeah, I would think that that's what you do. Watch this. Yeah. I think that's the definition of, hey, guys, watch this. And then you zip around. And they said nay.
Paloma.
Is there a sign?
No signs.
How am I supposed to know?
Maybe a lawsuit coming.
I don't know.
Ken and Donnie.
I just feel a little bad for someone that does something and they don't know that it's illegal, and then they get punished for it. That should be a no counties. Who the hell checks to see whether you could paraglide around Haystack Rock?
Maybe when I don't know how this works, but is there a paragliding rental place, right? Where you go and get your stuff?
Yeah,
maybe they tell you there, hey,
around.
you can't fly around Haystack Rock.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Because of the fishies.
The fishes. Well, I would assume it was because of the birds.
And the birds.
Well, why would the
And
fish?
the cougars.
Why would the fishes be affected by your
They don't like it.
your paragliding?
They
Is
don't
this
like
like
it.
the whales going insane?
Whales, yeah.
I feel bad now. Sorry, birdsies and fishies, and don't do that. But also, give them a warning. And it better not be like a $300 ticket. It's like $50. Like a, slap on the wrist, if you will.
Inflation is still weighing on many wallets
Oh yeah.
in the United States.
I bought.
These here United
I got
States.
cheesesteaks today for lunch for the family. 3 cheesesteaks, $52.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Were they big?
No, 8 inchers.
Jeez.
3 8-inch cheesesteaks.
God, that thing's enormous.
Now I did tip. I think 3 of that was. Whoa. It was $2 or $3 I tipped because it was takeaway. But yeah. So my total bill was $52 with a so $50 plus a $2 tip for a takeaway. You can't win this way. Boy,
Is it going right now?
when the kid rang me up, I was like, jeez. Whoa. Am I wrong? Or I try not to say anything because I don't want to be the old guy that's like, so I didn't say anything to the kid. I'm like, dude, that's.
It seems like a lot, but
Right?
I mean, this is where we're at. It's everything now.
$50 for 3 sandwiches?
Everything's pretty much $100 now.
Dude, it's. Yeah, someone, by the way, got it right. So it said it had to be this place. Yeah, and it was a good cheesesteak, but
So are they just overpriced cheesesteaks?
I don't know.
Or is that the going rate of a cheesesteak?
I don't eat out. I haven't eaten out a bunch in the last 8 months. I've been eating mostly at home. And so maybe
And that
this
would be why.
Maybe this snuck up on me, but it just seemed like a lot. No drinks, no fries, no chips, 3 sandwiches, $52. 2 off, 2 on, 1 off, 2 on. Seemed like a lot. Thanks a lot, Obama. Freaking inflation. Woo!
To live comfortably, only about half of your income can be used to pay for necessities, according to an analysis by personal finance site Smart Asset. The rest should be split 30% for your wants and the rest for saving, debt, or investing. So that's the 50-30-20 rule. They calculated how much you would need to earn in each state based on the estimated living wage needed for various family sizes. They consider the living wage as what you would need to cover your family's needs. Okay?
Brother? Yeah.
How small or large your family is will, of course, impact how much you need to earn. A single person would, in most states, need to earn between $90,000 and $100,000 annually to live comfortably.
Yeah.
In all but 6 states, a family of 4 would require an income of more than $200,000. For a single adult living in Hawaii, where you will be venturing,
Yeah. I think that's the most expensive state.
the necessary income to live comfortably is over $129,000.
I don't know if you've seen the economy in Hawaii, but not a lot of $120,000 jobs out there.
How about this? You want to take your family of 4 to Massachusetts
Yeah.
and live comfortably?
Good luck.
And again, live comfortably, their definition is
Yeah.
No.
you make enough money to put 50% towards your
Expenditures.
living expenses, and then you go 30-20. Okay. In Massachusetts, the most expensive state, you would need almost $330,000 to cover your bills, wants, and savings or debts.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is a lot of cake.
Now, you could move to West Virginia,
That cheapest?
$81,000.
Yeah. Well, it's like the young people that are like, I'll never buy a house. I'm like, I'm not here. But how do you feel about Nebraska?
So Hawaii's the most expensive, followed by Massachusetts, California, New York, New Jersey. Then Washington 6th
Yeah.
and Oregon 7th.
Yeah. It's spendy.
$110,000 for both states. Income needed for a single adult to live comfortably.
Yeah.
And that's up 5% in Oregon.
Well, and good thing everything is going down in prices. Oh, wait. No.
Family of 4, Oregon, $281,000.
It's crazy out there. And then you wonder why kids are choosing to check out of the system. Be like, yeah, we're not doing this. It's daunting, man. It's daunting for the kids coming up. What's the house price? Live anywhere around here? Like average home price was like $500,000-$600,000, something like that. I can't afford to live in Portland. That's why I live across the river.
How many of America's greatest Mexican restaurants are in Portland? Do you think?
I think we got a couple of them.
Mexico.
You're going to find out.
Portland, Oregon, by the way, dude, $572
What?
median house price.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that coming up next. But first,
Someone said they looked up the fine for paragliding around Haystack Rock.
Yeah.
Up to 25 G's, man.
Wow. Somebody else said they were harassing the birds.
Oh.
I don't know how you harass a bird. But
Well, maybe you're buzzing the birds. Like,
buzzing the tower.
yeah, buzzing the tower. I'm sure if you're up there to paraglider, it's kind of cool to fly by the birds, But then if one of those birds gets sucked into your propeller, not so good.
All right. August 2026. This is in the news. Brought to you by the Advocates. Centennial Mills building.
Yes.
It is no more.
Yeah, they said that thing was going to take like weeks to tear down. They got right to it.
Yeah, they've already demolished it.
Yeah.
It's a pile of rubble. And even the train tracks have been reopened
Nice.
over there.
Did you see how much we spent while we owned that over the last couple of years?
No.
So it turns out, I would like to point out our city is so awesome at spending money. The $6 million that we were pissing and moaning over at Moda Center, I guess the city has owned that building because it got, it's been condemned for a while. So I guess the city has owned that for the last 4 years. And I think they said they've spent, I think it was $5 million on debating what to do with it and keeping it from falling down.
Committees.
Yeah. I'll look it up and find the number, but I believe it was between $4 and $5 million as it just sat there and rotted. So I just like to point that out, that for the city to be like, we need a return on an investment. City Council, where exactly is the return on an investment for the building that we owned and we let rot and then it caught fire and now we blew it up? What did we get out of that?
It says it's Portland spent at least $27 million on the site.
Wow.
Even better. I thought it was 4 to 5. We spent 27.
They purchased it for $7.7 million in 2000. And then over the next 2 decades, Prosper Portland spent at least $27 million on the site.
That did nothing. It just sat there.
Yeah, what are they spending money on?
God, this is way worse than we're so cool here. I love it. But hey, we need a return on investment for the $6 million for Moda Center that we own. My God, the incompetence of our leaders.
How big do you think the city of Portland's real estate portfolio is?
I'm guessing it's significant.
Yeah.
And
Because,
how much of that is sitting with its thumb up its ass?
Well, yeah, I mean, I just wonder how much land they own and how much stuff they didn't even know,
Yeah.
doesn't even register with them.
They bought a building. So Steven, you said $7 million. We bought that. And what year was it?
2000.
So we've owned that building for a quarter century. We've owned that building for 25 years, 26 years.
Yep.
And we did what with it? Has it ever done anything?
We blew it up.
We blew it up. So we owned it for 20 plus years, and then allegedly maybe a streetman burned it down. And then how much did we spend to blow it up? A couple $100,000? Cool. Awesome.
So it looks like, again, back to Chat GPT, the city of Portland owns more than $80 billion in public assets and over 16,000 acres of land. And probably more once you consider all the city bureaus. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. How much of it do you think is unused or
70%.
underused?
70 at least.
How much of it do you think they don't even know that they own it?
Well, we did lose didn't we lose like $50 million that we forgot? We didn't know we had?
Yeah.
We found like 20-something million, and then like a couple weeks later, we're like, oh, turns out that was like 50.
It's 5 to 10% of just like stuff they don't even know about.
It's more at this point, I
Just in
believe.
filing cabinets.
See, I said 75 of the thumb up the ass.
Yeah.
I think it's more like 75 head up the ass.
It appears they own 3,000 plus individual parcels of land.
How much of it is like that water tower that have been sitting and rotting while we spend $27 million debating on what to do with it, and then we don't do anything with it? But again, when it comes to Moda Center,
Can't renovate it.
can't renovate. No, I want a return. I want to return our investment. I want a return on the water tower. That's what I want. I would like to know who's going to reimburse us for the $27 million that we spent on that thing. And what's going to happen? How much you want to bet 10 years from now, is anything where that building is? Or is it just a pile of rubble?
No, I bet it's an empty lot. With a few tents.
There you go.
And maybe a bunch of boulders.
So they can't sleep there.
The rapid progress in the demolition of this building has been remarkable, and it is a credit to the skill and professionalism of the experts tasked with the responsibility. This from Eric Kutch,
Way to go, Kutch.
the Kutcher, Portland Permitting and Development Director.
Hey, I'll tell you, whoever tore that thing down, kudos to you, because you said that thing was going to take forever, and you did it like 3 days.
Yeah, they said 2 weeks, and yeah, they did it like 3 days.
Kudos. Hire them to do everything. Hire the Kutcher there, whatever that do. Get that guy to do whatever. Whatever we need done, I want those people doing it.
New York Times has a list of America's best Mexican restaurants, and Portland has 2 of them.
Now, I don't know if this is in Portland, but I recently, because I think this was out in Beaverton. Might have been Hillsborough. I think it was Beaverton. I ate a place like maybe a month or 2 ago. Have you heard of Tito's Taquitos?
No.
Oh my.
Great taquitos at Tito's?
Everything. We actually went out to...
Does Tootie with the Juicy Booty work there?
It is so good. Tootie should work there. That is some of the best Mexican food I've had in years. And you wouldn't think about it because you hear Tito Taquitos, no offense, but I thought that was like, really? Are we going to like a... Didn't really seem like a name of a place that I was going to be like, this is really good food. Freaking fantastic. And it's not super expensive, but it's not like hole in the wall cheap. But everything that was there was incredible.
Hey, you know what? Tito's Taquitos is on the list of...
Oh, did it? Was it?
Well, it's not on the New York Times list, but this Oregon Live article lists a bunch of Mexican restaurants that they like that could have made the list.
Yeah.
And Tito's Taquitos is on there.
Okay.
Along with Mole Mole.
Yeah, Mole Mole is good.
It's really good.
We went out to some place out there. We were trying to go to like an Asian place. I think we were trying to go to like a Thai place. And it was closed, and then one next door to it was like an hour wait. So we looked on the map, and Tito's had really good reviews, so we zipped on over. Neither one of us had heard of it. Can't recommend it enough.
So the 2 that made the New York Times list are... oh, boy.
And it's in Beaverton, by the way.
Ki Ikiba?
I don't think we're saying that right.
Ki Ikiba?
I like it. Put some flair on it like Swag would do, and let's call it good.
It's probably not right.
Yeah, I think it's Mexico.
Yeah, I think it's Mexico.
Ki Ikiba.
Lake Oswego.
Tua Tag Ovalia.
How do you spell it?
Okay, you really want to spell it?
No, I don't. I'm fine.
It's KI''IKIBAA.
Boy.
Kai Ikiba?
That's a mother bear, my man.
Why is it so hard to name restaurants?
Apparently, it means delicious food, and it's Mayan.
Okay.
And
Well, that's
apparently,
cool,
it is not. It's quite easy. It's Kikiba.
Yeah, Kikiba.
Kikiba.
According to internet.
Okay, Kikiba.
Kikiba, and is Mayan for delicious food.
Okay. Manny Lopez and Sonny Para Castillo's lovely Yucatan restaurant on Northeast 82nd Avenue has occupied some prime real estate on the Times Guide to Portland's Best Restaurants since it made Oregon Live's Restaurant of the Year in 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They recommend focusing on regional specialties from the best-in-class panucos, cradling citrus-soaked... Oh, my God.
They're doing great.
Cochinita to... I can't pronounce any of these words. I
Nope.
guess it's great. Northeast 82nd.
Okay.
The second one is...
Boy, I'll tell you what. For being labeled like Portland's best restaurant, it does not. It looks more like a
Strip club?
No, it just looks more like a very casual taqueria.
Well, that's what...
I think it's really sexy.
We were talking about this.
Yeah.
Like, the better the taqueria, the less fancy it is.
I just assumed when it got labeled, Portland's best restaurant, I would have a feeling that was going to be like more of a high end, when you go to Con or someplace, Moly Moly, they tend to be a little more fancy. This looks like just like you order off a wall menu. I kind of want to go now.
And then the second one that made the list, New York Times, best Mexican restaurants in the country, Mis Tacones.
Don't know that one either. Never heard of either one.
It is at 1670 Northeast Killingsworth. And it says, this colorful restaurant full of Chicano iconography in a rainbow of pastels Partners Pollo and Carlos serve vegan takes on down-home East LA Chicano food in line with their vegan lifestyle in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, okay.
So it started as a personal project from two homesick Angelinos. The restaurant has gone on to national acclaim, including being named the best vegan Mexican restaurant in the country 2 years in a row. Mis Tacones.
I hate to do this, but
And Kikiba.
I'm out.
Kikiba and Mis Tacones.
It's vegan. I'm not doing that.
And that
Sure, it's great, but would you go to a vegan Mexican restaurant?
I mean, it's not going to be my first choice.
No.
But if I'm in there,
Yeah, I'm sure it's good. But I'll never
I'll
go.
find something to eat. It's just, it's not,
No.
it's not my first choice.
If someone said, hey, do you want to go to Mexican? You want to go to this place? I'd be like, why don't we go to Kikiba or Tito's?
If you had to give a, oh, never mind. We got a break.
Yeah.
I'll ask you next.
Okay.
That is in the news. August 20, 2026, brought to you by the Advocates, injury attorneys at advocateslaw.com. Headlines coming up on The Fan.
From the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on The Fan, Seattle Mariners are planning to call up left-handed pitcher Cade Anderson to start on Saturday. Anderson is the top pitching prospect of all of baseball. Mariners host the Cubs on Saturday up at T-Mobile. Anderson's been excellent in Double-A this year, 1.06 ERA over 93 and a third innings with 135 strikeouts. James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers have agreed to a new 3-year, $97 million deal to keep him in Cleveland. Harden now a part of a very, very exclusive club of making over $500 million in the NBA, joining LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Lions tight end Sam Laporta, his status for Detroit's regular season opener is unclear after he suffered a hip injury. He suffered the injury during a recent practice. He has missed multiple practices this week. And the Cowboys and Saints, they have each been fined $500,000 for multiple fights that occurred at their Tuesday's joint practice. There were at least 6 to 8 major fights and more than a dozen total minor scuffles, according to people at the practice. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Back up, you're having a nice little Thursday. It is Recension Thursday here on the program. We are your sportsmen. My name, Isaac. Hello. Big Sook right over there.
Right here.
Look at him. I just talked Stevie Freedom into a preseason NFL bet tonight.
I love that.
Yeah.
It didn't take much.
Well,
Raiders, Texans?
No, we're going Niners tonight.
Well, and Sook, you talked me into a bet that I made the other day. I took Carson Beck as Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, why not?
25-1.
Yeah. He should start.
That's what I'm saying. And Mendoza's not going to start. And you'll look at the offensive rookies this year. Jeremiah Love's already hurt. Mendoza not going to start. There's not – the list of offensive rookies aren't great. So I figure if Beck can get get starting early, they'd love to give it to quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Well, the key there is 25-1.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great number.
Yeah.
Considering.
Why not? He looked good, especially if he comes out week 2 and looks good in the preseason. I don't know how much Brissett's going to play. So, yeah, take a flyer.
So we were talking about Mexican restaurants.
Yes.
I was going to ask you, if you had to give up Mexican food, burgers, or pizza for the rest of your life.
Pizza.
You're giving up pizza?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't eat. I mean, I like pizza, but it's the worst for you, so I try not to eat a lot of it. Burger is just. I'm not giving up a burger. I love a good burger. I eat those all the time, and Mexican it's diverse. You can get a lot of different stuff. Pizza, I would be sad pizza's gone, but I'll be all right.
Yeah,
that's not even close. That's not even close for me.
See, it's not even close for me. I'm punting Mexican food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's out.
No, man.
It's out.
Mexican is so good.
Mexico
is a go-to.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Hose. Remember, hose.
Oh, the hose. Love the hose.
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah, Mexican is so. I mean, honestly, I would have to debate between burger and Mexico, but I think
Mexico.
Mexico.
It sounds so. I just can't.
Why can't you say it?
Well, it sounds just.
It sounds a little racist.
It's just
Mexico.
Yeah.
Golf.
I respect too many people from Mexico.
What about Lake Oswego?
I enjoy that.
Lake Oswego.
Going to that lake. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway.
Now I kind of want to go back out and go to Tito's. Someone said that place started as a food cart too. Good cocktail menu as well.
I'm going to go to that lake.
Mariners lost today.
Yes, again.
7-4. They've now lost 12 of 19. They are only 3 back in the wild card still. 4.5 back in the division.
That is crazy that the American League sucks so bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That you can.
They all suck.
Yeah, there's no one good.
And that's the pathetic part, is that if the Mariners were just average,
decent,
they'd be in the playoffs.
And they play in just an ass division, and it still doesn't matter.
They are cheeks, man.
So are they now? I'm looking here. So the Mariners are 60 and 68. Yeah, they're 2 games better than the Mets, and we all know how bad the Mets are. And yet the Mariners are right there with them.
Yeah, George Kirby only gave up 6 in the first inning.
Whoops. Not
Could
so
have been
good.
worse. Julio didn't throw the ball in the crowd.
I mean, they can't hit, but their pitchers kind of suck too.
Things. Well, they're calling up the.
Yeah, Kate Anderson.
Yeah, Kate Anderson, whose numbers are. You went over those.
His ERA is 1.
Yeah.
In 18 starts, like they cannot hit him in Double A.
Yeah, 93 innings, 1.06 ERA.
We're about to find out if there's a difference.
135 strikeouts.
We're about to find out if he's Dustin Ackley or if he's. What's the last Mariner?
Jared Kelenic.
Yeah, Kelenic.
Jesus Montero.
Dude, the amount of
The long list of
the amount of Mariners that have come up that are can't miss, and then they get there, and you're like, yeah, you can.
So they have a homestand against the Cubs and the Phillies. Oklahoma coach Brent Venables got paid today.
Yeah, he did.
He gets a 6-year, $63 million extension.
And, he was, it wasn't all Razzleberry Frogurt when he first got there.
Well, no, it was only just last year.
Yeah, there was some whispers about him. Isn't it great, though, you could have 1 year and then it's like, give me all the money in the world. And I'm sure in no way they're going to regret that.
Well, you got to say, on the flip side of that is if you think he's your guy, it's best to lock him up now.
Sure.
Because the prices are just going up.
But think about this. He went 6-7, and then 10-3, and 6-7, and 10-3. Therefore, get ready for 6-7.
Yeah, I think they like him. I'm not sure.
Obviously, they did because they just paid him an ass ton of money.
Well, there's a difference. So he's like 32-20.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten they made the tournament last year.
Yeah, made the dance.
They lost to Alabama at home, but I don't know. I think it's kind of when Dan Lanning came in and had immediate success.
Yeah.
But when Dan Lanning was new, everybody around here knew this was the guy.
Yeah.
Kind of regardless of results, really. It was like, we love this guy. This guy's great.
Yeah.
He's the future. And I think that's what they think about Venables.
Not after he went 6-7. I find
well, it is because they just paid him.
They just paid him. I'm just saying, like, we see this all the time. Colleges love to cry poor. Was the number last year, was it like $1.2 billion that was paid last year to coaches not coach that had been fired? And look, I don't know. Brett Venables may be great.
Brent.
What did I say?
Brett.
You're sorry.
Salina,
Brett.
Kansas native, by the way.
Brent.
Salina High School. It is not the same thing.
No.
Respect.
Mr. Venables.
He's a Mustang.
Yeah. Well, of course. Still waiting on my Mustang shirt, by the way. Get on that, please.
You can order it.
I thought you said you had connections.
No.
No, all right.
I'm not stepping in your way.
That ship is
Well, the question would be is if you think Venables is going to try to bounce somewhere else. If you think he wants to go somewhere else as Oklahoma, you got to lock him down.
I'm fascinated by this because this happens all the time. You get a guy, he's been there 4 years, and he's had 2 years that are garbage. And then 1 year that was solid, and then 1 year where they made the playoffs, and then they lost to a very average Alabama team. And your response to that is to give him how much money?
$63 million.
$63 million.
6 years. So $10 million. He's going to get $10 million a year.
And would anyone be shocked, anyone at all, in 2 years, if we're like, well, there's the end of Brett Venables, and then I have to listen to colleges be like, well, it's expensive out there. It's tough to pay players. Hey, Mike Norvell, how'd that work out for you? How much money did they give Mike Norvell after 1 year?
I think he's getting $10 million a year.
Yes. Mike Norvell was cheeks, had the 1 year, and then they're like, well, got to pay him. Do you?
$10 million a year is like...
He signed a 8-year contract worth over $84 million.
Wow.
8-year deal.
And this goes back to like the, I don't know, we love the idea of you have to respect coaches. Remember that was like when Tom Dundon was doing the Blazer thing. That's not how you operate. You give people stability. Yeah, we pay a lot of coaches a lot of money to not do anything and to be bad.
Here are your $10 million a year coaches.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, Brian Kelly. Oh, this is old. He's out, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
Kalen DeBoer, Dan Lanning, Steve Sarkisian.
Those the only guys making $10 million, huh?
Yeah, and then there's 4 guys above that are obviously making more. Well, now 5 with Signetti.
Like what's Matt Rule make for going 7-6 every year, right? Like just so much cash handed out. So.
Kirby Smart, $13 million. Signetti, $13 million. Kiffin, $13 million. Day, $12.5 million. And there's DeBoer. He's up to $12.5 million.
Sure.
Lincoln Riley, $11.5. Dabo, $11.5. Sark, 11. Yeah, so that other list was old. Elko is already up to 11.
And at least most of those guys on that list have, I don't know, there's proven track records.
Lanning, 10.4.
Yeah.
So Lanning is a top 10
Yeah.
highest paid guy.
And again, has proved it now over years, and they've gotten better each year. And I know you haven't got, I don't say you need to win national championships, but the amount of times guys have one season and then we're like, well, got to pay them. That usually ends up not going very well. That's all I'm saying.
So Oklahoma has the second most returning starters in FBS.
Yeah.
14. Their schedule is really tough.
Yes.
They play Michigan, Georgia, and Texas. That's 3 of their first 5 games. And none of them are at home because obviously the Texas game is neutral. The other 2 are road games.
I was saying, get ready.
So they could easily be 2 and 3.
Yeah.
That defense is nails, though. That defense is good.
Defense is really good.
I mean, Mateer was hurt last year. We'll see.
Regular season win total. You know what their regular season win total is?
7.5.
7.5.
Is it really?
I think they're 10th in the AP poll, aren't they?
Yes, they're a top 10 team, and their win total is 7.5.
That's wild.
Get ready for the pitchforks. Why do we pay this guy?
That's the thing is they could be good and they might go 7-5, but they could be a top 10 team legitimately in the nation. But your schedule's just tough.
Well, this is what the SEC continues to argue.
And I would argue it. SEC all the
They
way.
would be right. Oklahoma is probably going to be a pretty good team. It's just 8-4.
Yeah.
Ain't going to cut it.
Trying to think.
And then Sook's right is that they go 8-4, they're gonna be pissed. They're like, why we pay this guy this much? We made the playoff last year.
Texas A&M gave Jimbo Fisher $76 million to not coach.
Yeah, they paid him $100 million, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he got 25 of it, and then the rest of it just to go away.
$76 million to go away.
Now I always say that the mid basketball player, NBA player is the best gig. Maybe fired coach is a little better.
Dude, it's so tasty.
That'd be great.
Well, remember Charlie Weiss, I think, got
Yeah.
basically a lifetime deal. And that was like, whoops. It was like 1 year.
That's probably the best gig in sports.
Charlie Weiss
fired
got
coach.
Charlie Weiss got a 10-year contract for almost beating USC. Remember that? His big claim to fame is he almost beat USC, and they're like,
the Bush push.
yeah, they're like, take all this money, and then like, whoops.
You're right, though. That is the best gig in sports.
Yes.
Just go be a coach,
Have a couple good seasons, or as Sook said, one good season.
beat somebody good,
Almost beat USC.
mail it in, cash $100 million.
Yes, that's
Never
really
do-
all you need to do.
Never do anything again.
Threaten someone else, threaten to leave,
Right.
and then you got it.
That you just have to capitalize after that one good season. You have to say, hey, I'm getting lots of offers from lots of teams.
Yeah.
A lot of people want me.
Charlie Weiss got $20 million, and that was back in the day. He got $20 million for almost beating USC. James Franklin got fired. He got $50 million to walk away. Brian Kelly got $54 million to not coach.
Now, James Franklin landed at Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Does he still get all $50 million from Penn State?
Most of the time there's offset language. So
He doesn't.
I don't think he gets that all. No. Most coaches now, and again, it depends, but they usually have offset language, and then you're required to look for employment. So
Which is why they don't use, a lot of them don't coach for like a year or two.
yeah, it's like,
They'll go do TV,
yeah.
get their buyout, get TV money, and then go back to coach.
Like supposedly Lincoln Riley has like an $80 million buyout if they fire him.
Well, I looked at Norvell. Norvell's buyout is 85% what's remaining of his contract.
So much money. Always had that 1 year.
Well, he got the Jimbo thing, didn't he? 10 years. What did you
He was
say?
8 for 83.
8 for 83. Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah,
10 for
it
him.
goes through 2031 is what
Hey,
it is.
guys, paying the players, that's the biggest problem. Can't afford it.
Yeah.
Can't afford
I tell you what.
Can't afford to do it.
That Mike Norvell thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that guy.
Well,
Is he
They
good?
got screwed because their quarterback broke his leg, never played
Right.
again.
And then they went they went undefeated and then 2 wins
then
or something.
defeated, and then
That
Is he good?
2-10.
that collapse that Florida State had, never seen anything like it. Never seen from 13-0, and then they lost their bowl game to 2-10.
Because they were locked in the CFP,
Yeah.
and then Jordan Travis broke his leg or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they booted him out.
booted
They're
him
like, you're
out.
out of the 4-teamer.
Never seen anything like that in my
Is he
life.
good?
He went 5-7 last year, so I'll tell you what. If they're not good this year, like if you're Florida State, can you go 2-10, 5-7, and then like 6-6 and be like, well, we're feeling pretty good.
I would say this. I think Norvell is another guy that gets fired. He goes to a group of 6 and is really good.
Dude, they
Like a
lost.
group of 6 job.
Yeah.
They lost.
That's why I think DeBoer is going to happen to him. He's going to get fired at Bama. He's going to go to some other Power 4 school, and they're going to be really good again.
You had that team. He lost to Memphis. He lost to Memphis that year.
Yeah,
he
I remember
went 2
that
and
game.
10.
I think that was at home too.
Their only win. They beat Cal, 14-9. By the way,
Ooh, barn burner.
they beat Cal, and then they beat Charleston Southern. Those were their 2 wins. Charleston Southern and Cal. My God, that has to be the great, because I'm sure preseason they had to be top 6, going from 13-0. That has to be the greatest collapse in the history of college football.
Well, then last year, wasn't it? Was it last year when they beat Bama in the opening game, or was that the year before?
I think that was last.
That was last year.
I think it was last
Castellanos.
year.
Yeah. And we all thought, oh, Florida State back.
And they were talking S.
And then South Florida kicked their ass.
Yeah. You're like, whoops. What happened?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that. Yeah, they beat Alabama. Yeah, 30 and kind of like woodshedded them.
Yeah.
31-17. And then, whoops. They did beat Kent State 66-10, so you hang your hat on that one. Then they lost 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost 5 ACC games in a row.
I will give you Mike Norvell for your team right now, or Brent Venables. Who do's you want?
Oh, God. Gee.
I think Venables is the answer.
I think Venables.
Is he?
think. Well, Venables didn't go 2 and 10.
That's true.
but he
but
also
he's
didn't go
also-
12-0.
Yeah.
Venables seems like
Yeah, I think
Venables seems like a cooler guy. I don't know.
Yeah, Norvell seems like
Norvell kind of seems like
little
a pea.
high-strung.
I don't know. Seems like a weenie.
What?
Taking Venables.
Oh, weenie.
He does. Seems like a wiener. Give me Venables.
All right.
I don't know. Every time I see Mike Norvell, I look at him. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, just Google his face. He does look like a wiener.
Venables looks like the sort of guy that Venables is intense. He's gonna yell and scream at some kids.
Yeah, he's watching film all
Yeah.
day.
2 and 10. I know he didn't go 12-0, but he didn't go 2 and 10 either.
Hugh Freeze.
Hospital bed for Hugh Freeze or
Yeah.
or
do I get Jesus on my side?
see, I want hospital bed for Hugh Freeze over everybody.
Hugh
Only.
Freeze or Mike Norvell?
Norvell.
Norvell.
Really?
Yeah, taking Norvell.
Is Freeze still at?
I think he's
No, he got fired.
He got
got
fired.
turfed,
He got
yeah.
'Cause they
fired.
hired,
Where did he land?
They hired Golish, the South
Yeah.
Florida guy.
I don't know. I don't know if he's anywhere. He was at Auburn.
He's
he's
probably
nowhere.
some analyst in the SEC.
He's
for
just
some
he's
school.
just collecting money now.
Yeah, he's not coaching.
No, he's calling.
Heading to Liberty in a couple years.
Well, he's calling ladies. He got
too.
looks like he got about 18 to walk away. That buys a lot of ladies of the evening. Hugh Freeze, $18 million. He ain't doing anything. He's sitting on a boat somewhere on a lake house in Georgia.
Yeah, like they signed him to like a 6-year, $40 million deal. They fired him after 2 years. He went 15 and 19.
Yeah.
Or I guess that'd be 3
At
years.
Auburn?
Yeah.
At Auburn, yeah.
Here's
Auburn-
$60 million.
I don't know.
40 million.
Is Auburn the Mike Norvell of programs? Like, I don't know what to make of Auburn.
Auburn is a sneaky bad job.
It's Mike
It's
Norvell's
super hard.
sneaky
I mean,
bad
that's-
coach.
Yeah, it's
impossible.
such a hard place to win because you have some resources and you're in recruiting hotbeds and there's a good history there, but you will always. Dave Bartu talks about this. You're always like a bottom half recruiter in the SEC. You can't compete with LSU and Bama and Florida and those kids. So you have all the disadvantages to the big guys, but you have the expectations of being one of the big guys. Whereas if you're like Mississippi State or whatever, no one expects much out of you, Arkansas. But Auburn thinks that they should win national championships because once in a while it happened.
Well, wait. Why can't they compete? I mean, don't they have a huge alumni base? They care. They
just don't have
Oregon can compete. Texas Tech can compete. Why can't Auburn compete?
Well, again, they don't have resources like Oregon has. And they don't have the cachet that those programs are around them. They've never recruited at the level that LSU. If you're in
They're
a bad
always second fiddle in their own state.
they're second fiddle in their own state. And not only are they second fiddle in their own state, but look at how many other programs dip into their state to take their kids. It's the idea of like, you need a place where you can put up a fence around, what is it, like a 300-mile or 500-mile radius around your school, and you can pull the kids in. Auburn can't put up a chain link fence. They get
Baby
mauled.
gate?
Yeah, baby gate.
So it looks like their at about 30 million
Yeah.
on their roster, which is pretty high. I
Yeah.
mean, that's top 15.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they are spending money. Apparently they spent 16 million in the transfer portal alone. And they gave Golsh he only gets about 7 million a year.
Yeah. I mean, there's money there. It's just you don't have enough money to overcome, I think, the deficiencies at being in
Their
Auburn.
Budget is 8th in the SEC.
Yeah.
Or their expenses.
Yeah.
60 million.
And I think that's what kind of Dave has talked about is they're in that you're the 7th or 8th best talent group in the SEC. And that's just in your conference. And I think that really puts you behind Dayball a little bit. And I don't think you have a cachet with kids. I don't think there's a real identity there.
So when you strike it big with Cam Newton, you can make that run with a mediocre roster.
Yes.
But you have to have that special talent. I mean, and then they had Malzahn with that offense that was just so different than everybody. Yep. They got to the title game, lost to Jameis Winston in Florida State.
They have the 18th. What would be the word? They've spent the 18th most on their roster.
Yeah,
18th highest
18th
salary.
highest. South Carolina is higher.
Wow.
Oklahoma is higher. And then, of course, you could name the other.
It's just a sneaky hard job. I'm not saying it's a bad job. I said it's a sneaky hard job.
It's the expectations, too, like you said.
Yes.
Like, they expect to be Alabama.
Someone said, is Auburn the Nebraska of the SEC? I think there's some good that. You can get kids. You spend money.
Yeah, but they won a title within the last 15 years.
That would be the difference.
Yeah.
Well,
and went to another title game.
Last 20 years.
Yeah. They've won one and they've been to another one. You can do it there, but it's very challenging. And the one they won it, they just got a freak. Cam Newton's one of the best players in the history of college football.
What do you think the Oklahoma State coach shot and killed in his front yard?
It's a good question.
Because it happened.
Yeah. Was it a streaming?
I'll tell you. Yeah. And then we've got NFL preseason heating up tonight. And some fun with sporting audio. All coming up on The Fan.
From the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, Seattle Mariners. They are planning to call up left-handed pitcher Cade Anderson to start on Saturday when they play the Cubs. Anderson's the top pitching prospect in all of baseball, a 1.06 ERA over 93 and a third innings with 135 strikeouts. Be fun to watch that one. James Harden and the Cavs, they've agreed to a new 3-year, $97 million deal to keep Harden in Cleveland. Harden has now made over $500 million in his NBA career, joining an exclusive group of LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant to be the only guys to do that. Lions tight end Sam Laporta, his status for Detroit's regular season opening Week 1 game is unclear after he suffered a hip injury. He sustained this injury during a recent practice and has missed multiple practices this week. And the Cowboys and Saints, they have both been fined $500,000 for multiple fights that occurred at their Tuesday joint practice. According to sources, there are at least 6 to 8 major fights and more than a dozen total minor scuffles at that practice. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
I started to look up at Auburn. Would you care to guess? So I said, sneaky hard job, right? So you won a national title, played in another one in recent time. But in the last 25 years, how many 10-win seasons does Auburn have?
How many years you said? 20?
25.
25 years?
You can actually go to 27 years, but 27.
10-win seasons.
10-win season, which is kind of, that's the line of demarcation, right? For a good year, 10 wins?
Well, I mean, the elite ones are winning 10 every year.
Yeah.
Certainly Alabama did. I would say 3.
They have 5.
Okay.
5. And obviously 2 of those resulted in winning national champion, or playing for or winning a national title. But boy, man, mixed in there, a lot of 5 and 7s, a lot of 6 and 5s. You know, so when you go there, that's what I'm saying. Like, Auburn fan expects 12-2, Gus Malzahn. They expect 14-0, Gene Chizik. Even Tommy Tuberville, for God's sakes, won 11 games there one year. And so it's like, it can be done, but what it hasn't proven in, I mean, honestly, you can go all the way back. They have never had a sustained, real elite run. I mean, you go back into the 80s and 90s, and it's just, it's a bit of a roller coaster. It's a good program. It's not a great program.
Yeah, you got to go. I was trying to think of the last really good coach they had.
I mean,
I think you got to go back to Pat Dye.
Yeah, Pat Dye was good. Terry Bowden had a good run there, but it was probation. Remember, I think Terry Bowden had a perfect season, but they couldn't play for anything because they were on probation. That, we know that Auburn, you're going to bend some rules. That goes without saying. But I mean, they pay you. It's just it's a little bit of a nut grinder, and there has been a lot of turnover, right? They haven't had a lot of sustained coaching.
Well, NFL preseason week 2 has begun with a bit of a firework.
Yeah.
We've got the Texans and the Raiders in Houston, and Fernando Mendoza just tossed a pick 6.
It was really bad.
To some bro. So the Texans are up 14-0.
Yep. I mean, Texans went down, scored on their first drive, looked good. And then Mike Washington Jr., who, by the way, has looked really nice in the preseason. That's the running back out of Arkansas. I know, and I don't know if Ashton Genty is hurt. I don't know why he's not getting any run. But this Mike Washington Jr. kid was good at Arkansas. You just didn't watch him because he's at Arkansas, and he's looked the part. But Fernando Mendoza, that pick he threw, and look, it's one pass. It was really problematic. It was everything you didn't want to see.
It's like check all the boxes of bad.
Yes.
Because the guy was open.
Yep.
And he saw him.
Yep.
But he was late.
And backpedaling.
He was backpedaling.
Yep. Padding.
And it wasn't accurate.
Nope.
I mean, it was all the bad.
Everything you could want.
He's padding again.
Everything you could want out of a nervous guy. Patting the ball while backpedaling and kind of not being in position to throw the ball on time. It's not good. And you can see that he is, you can see his mechanics, especially when he's under center. He just hasn't done it. And by the way, the Texans have a nasty pass rush, and he's under siege. But the one that he threw, he had time, which is why, like, they always say, one, it was an inaccurate ball, so it would kill you anyways. But one of the reasons why short quarterbacks don't work in the NFL and why they tell you stop backpedaling. In college, you have big windows to throw the ball, right? In the NFL, those windows close very, very quickly. And especially if you don't have a howitzer for an arm, if you're throwing the ball, if we're running a 3-step drop or a 5-step drop, right? The ball is supposed to come out, let's say, at a 4 to 5 yard depth. And let's say I'm throwing a 7-yard curl, which is about what looked like he was throwing there. If you hold on to the ball for half a second longer than you should, half a second late, and instead of throwing at 5 yards depth, you throw at 7 or 8 yards because you're patting the damn ball and you're going backwards, how much longer does it take the ball to get there because you've now added 4 or 5 extra yards? Between your pat, your back pedal, and your lateness with it, all of a sudden, that window that you thought you saw in college that's open, the guy in the NFL, he closes that. How many times do you see in the NFL where it's a fingertip on the ball or it's a guy intercepting it and you're like, God, the window is so thin. And that's what these college coaches or the college quarterbacks don't realize. That those margins of you going backwards and patting and being a little late with the ball, that's never seen a guy getting a hand on it, your guy catching it, or in this case, a guy picking it off and going the other way. And Mendoza got blown up on the play and now his hand's all bloody. So that's the sort of stuff where it's like, when they watch that film, they will go back and be like, this is everything you can't do, including going after the guy and diving out in a preseason game and now beating up your hand. You just can't do it. It's a non-starter.
The other game we have tonight, so Stroud was in there. I think he's only playing a series. But Mendoza's supposed to play the whole first half.
Yeah.
And they just went 3 and out.
Yeah, it looks like Kirkers is sitting his ass down.
But the other one is Niners, Chargers. And it sounds like Mike McDaniel's there with the Chargers now. He's been switching up Justin Herbert's mechanics quite a bit. I guess they've got him, so he switched his shotgun foot.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know which one it is. I imagine it's his right foot forward now. They flipped it.
They flipped it. Yeah, you would assume you're right-handed. Normally your right foot would be back.
Yeah.
So they're playing the right one forward now. Did you say why?
No, sorry. It says blip, blip, blip. His left foot, his non-throwing foot is forward instead of his right foot. That's initially.
Okay.
So that allows him to sort of it makes him more efficient.
Yes. And this is
fewer movements.
And this is what we talked about with kind of the Mendoza thing. Happy feet, being on time, proper mechanics, all that stuff really matters when you're talking about timing plays and getting the ball out on time. I know it seems like so trivial, but like I think the average time to throw in the NFL, it's under 3 seconds. It's like 2 point whatever. And so someone says, well, what's the difference between 2.6 and 3.2? It's everything. It's an eternity in football and wasted steps. And something as simple as that, as watching it and being like, you're late getting out of your snap. Like you're late in your drops and it's affecting it and you're taking false steps. And so you're cleaning that stuff up.
Yeah, isn't it interesting though? Like Mendoza, of course, a rookie, got a lot to learn. Yeah. Herbert, a successful NFL quarterback.
Yep.
And yet McDaniel comes in and changes up his footwork.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. They say that so now he'll be able to catch the snap and release the ball faster.
Yeah.
And they want to sync his drops with the route pacing. So apparently, like he's been using like a medicine ball, a weighted football in practice, and they're just focusing strictly on his throwing motion and his footwork.
Interesting.
Yeah,
trying to clean everything up. Timing is it's such a challenging thing in the NFL, and it's just even someone as great as Herbert, they probably look at it and be like, how do we get better? Well, this is what's sloppy about it.
And you're right. And Herbert has all the skills too. He has all the arm, right? Yeah. Like he make every throw. Like there's a video that came out of McDaniel and Harbaugh talking, and McDaniel goes, man, if you can make this throw, you're a legit quarterback. Yeah. And he's like, there's no way he can do it. Herbert just makes it easy. And Harbaugh's laughing. And so I to your point, it's like McDaniel sees that and he's like, man, we need to just make sure he can get that ball off. Like
tighten it up.
Yeah, tighten up just a second. You make sure we don't get sacked, make sure we don't get hit. And he's going to make every throw, and I can actually run some stuff that I couldn't do it to.
And a guy like Herbert probably gets away with a lot of sloppy mechanics because, again, when you have a howitzer, you can make up differences, and most players can't. Like someone on here, I know they're being sarcastic, but he said that should work out really well after what he did with Tua. I'll push back on this. I know you're being a wise ass. Mike McDaniel made Tua a top 10 NFL quarterback.
Tua had some really good years
under Mike McDaniel. And I don't know if you've seen this, but when Tua, they like, there's like quarterback metrics when it's like on time, right? So you look at the average time to throw. When Tua throws, quote, on time, so under what the average time is to get rid of the ball, Tua is a top 10 quarterback in the league. When Tua holds the ball longer than he's supposed to, it goes beyond the NFL average. Tua is like the 32nd ranked quarterback in the league. He is the definition of you have to play on time. And when he was in Miami, yes, believe it or not, Mike McDaniel did a phenomenal job of getting a quarterback who can't really improvise and play the position loosely. He made Tua into a really efficient system-like quarterback. So yeah, I actually think if Mike McDaniel with someone that can play off script, like Justin Herbert, I think that's a scary combo. And I think that's the best thing to happen to Herbert since he's come into the league.
Well, the other thing too is, and I assume they tried to beef up their offensive line, but towards the end of the year, Justin Herbert had no time.
They were all hurt.
His offensive line was terrible.
Yes.
So McDaniels looks at that and goes, well, hell, or McDaniel, he's like, man, we got to get the ball out faster. We got to be more efficient.
Yep. And now you bring back two all-pro type tackles if they can stay healthy, Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt.
Slater's already hurt, isn't he?
I
thought they said he got hurt already.
But I didn't see he's out for any extended period of time.
No, I don't think so. He's just always hurt.
Yeah. So if Alt and Slater are healthy, that's again a big difference. Look, the Chargers are an interesting group. There's enough there that if they stay healthy, they have enough to win that division, and that's a scary division.
And guys, did you hear what Harbaugh had to say about Herbert? How he feels about him?
He is, and he's locked, cocked, ready to rock.
Locked, rocked.
He loves.
Locked, cocked, ready to rock.
Locked, cocked, ready to rock.
They always say, find a girl that looks at you at the way Jim Harbaugh looks at Justin Herbert. If you are a quarterback, if you're a coach, I think that Herbert is one of those guys that you look at and it gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling. And
because you know you can win with that guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, obviously you love guys that are winners and the Drew Breeses of the world and guys like this. But if you're a coach and you lay in bed at night and you envision the quarterback that you want, I'm guessing Herbert's probably the third or fourth of one of the top three or four. You probably sit around and you envision Josh Allen, you dream of Justin Herbert,
Patty Mahomes.
Yeah. And you know what's weird about Mahomes is you looking at him, you wouldn't. Right. I'm just saying if you had to like do I always call it the weird science, you had to hook up the doll and build one in a lab. You wouldn't build Mahomes and his weird and feminine hips. You take it on the field, but he doesn't look the part and he doesn't move. But like you'd probably take Josh Allen or you would take Justin Herbert. Because Herbert can move. Those are probably the two guys that you would look at and be like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want that.
I think you're right. That McDaniel-Herbert combo, the more I think about it.
It could be really
good. I actually think they might be really good.
That could be lethal.
Yes. And McDaniel is a really smart guy, and you can put a lot on Herbert's plate.
Again, as you said, though, as long as their O-line stays healthy, I mean, the sky's the limit for that team. That team, dude.
Slater,
I'm with you.
Minor knee flare-up. He had his leg repaired, surgically repaired.
Yeah.
It flared up on him, and so they're managing him carefully.
Okay. God, that's
not a great sign.
No, it's not. He's battled some stuff.
All right. Fun with audio and what the Oklahoma State coach shot in his front yard. Next. All right. I'm going to wrap up with some Tickle Trunk audio. Going to empty out the files. It's our Friday. Tomorrow's like a hybrid best of show.
Yeah. With a lot of Stevie Fire mixed in.
And lowercase.
Oh, yeah.
Getting some primetime action.
So is Lowercase, is he producing and then you're in the captain's chair?
Nah, I'll let him sit in there. I'm gonna I'm run the show and produce. Let him just he's gonna just sit in there and do his thing.
Nah.
Nice.
I don't want to trouble anybody.
Of course not.
It's not me.
No. Stevie polite.
Stevie agreeable.
Stevie's the sort of guy I feel like you could get like hit by a car and you would end up apologizing.
That's my bad.
Yes.
I got in the way.
My fault.
I jaywalked.
Isn't that a Monty Python bit?
Is it?
Yeah, I think they did that.
I
Where
know
the British just get up and apologize.
Yeah, you just know people. You know people that are like that. That you're in a constant state of that was my bad.
I am like I don't want. That's part of my thing. I just don't want to cause problems. Like I'm just.
Why would you be causing problems if you hosted our show?
I don't.
You're on our show.
I don't. Just easier this way for me.
It's adorable.
I love it. Hey, big moment for Lowercase.
Lowercase.
Yeah.
Getting the call up.
Let's go.
You gonna break down the Steelers too deep?
Oh God.
I know he wants to.
Guarantee he wants
He's already pitched it.
He's probably pouring over it right now. Finalizing the segment.
He is. I think he is a fantasy football nerd.
I think he's just a football crazy.
Yeah,
person.
he loves football.
Yeah.
He was showing me right guard, Jaguars right guard highlights today.
No boy.
Before the show for the firm.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Get that man a show.
He was breaking down how bad he is.
Boy, it's something else. Football is the passion in football is unlike anything else.
I've been noticing lately that a lot of people, particularly players, are saying football.
Football. You got to crank it
Have
out.
you noticed that?
I can't say that I have, but now
Listen
I
for
kind
that.
of I want to pay attention.
Well, it's just like all you guys say
Football.
program.
Well, we're
I know
doing
it's
a
Dan Lanning.
It's a bit,
But everybody does it.
We're
now.
doing bits. We got to do bits.
We all do bits.
Everybody's doing bits.
But everybody does it.
But football, I don't think
Football.
they're doing bits. I think people are football.
We just are getting rid of the T.
You got to do football.
There's already too much T involved.
Yeah, there is too much T in football.
Right.
Yeah,
Take the T out of football.
There
Right.
is a lot
Now
of
there's
T.
a campaign.
There you go. There's a lot of T in football. I mean, there's not many other sports that have maybe like the UFC. Maybe has that's got a little more.
That's probably number one.
That's number one.
Football is football. Football is football.
Because you can meet sane football players. There's only I'd say like 60% of football players are crazy, and then like 20% are insane. Dude, fighters, they're every one of those guys. There's no such thing as like a rational fighter. No one decides when they're like on a career to like be an engineer. I'm gonna go be a human cockfighter. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, but did they play football?
They couldn't play football.
They couldn't play football.
Football.
Football's too structured.
Football.
Yeah.
So did you see?
Realize that Chandler Jones, who is a great defensive lineman, his brother is maybe the baddest human being to ever walk the planet. That you talk about like a family, and he also is maybe the most problematic athlete of all time.
Did you see who the Oklahoma State coach? Not who.
No, I did
thankfully.
not. I did not look this up.
So the new coach at Oklahoma State, Oregon will play them.
Yes.
His name is Eric Morris.
Yeah, he's from North Texas.
North Texas, yeah. And he brought Maker with him.
Brought his quarterback with him.
So he's now in Stillwater. He had to shoot something in his front yard the other day.
I think
the old football coach.
He had to, or he wanted to.
Well, he said it was tearing up his lawn.
He had to.
And his flower beds.
He had to.
What?
So here's what he said. He said,
"Do you really have to shoot something for tearing up your flower beds?"
My brain's going constantly, and so I don't sleep very well. I've had a couple of these tearing up my lawn. Finally, a couple days ago, I just popped up at 2:30 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, and I thought it was a great opportunity for me to go outside, and luckily I found him. He said, it was crushing my yard, my flower beds, digging everything up. Had to send a text message to my neighbors. I apologize for the gunshot. I'm in the country, so it was legal, but I did get rid of him.
Oh, boy. I'm guessing it's some sort of hog.
It was an armadillo.
You shot an armadillo?
He killed the armadillo.
Boy.
The old football coach.
Do you feel good about killing an armadillo?
Well, they have diseases. If they touch you, they give you disease.
What?
Yeah, we looked this up today. And they tear your yard up.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the armadillo.
I like the armadillo.
Why?
They're cool looking.
Ooh.
It's like a tank.
They carry leprosy?
Yeah. Yeah, they carry leprosy. Like I'm out. I'm out on that right away.
Boy. Boy, that's tough.
Do you have to shoot the armadillo?
What are you gonna do?
Is it a must shoot?
Shoot.
Dude, they carry fungus. Yeah, it sounds like
And then they just ruin your yard. Like,
Look, I don't think you can blow away an armadillo for like stomping up your yard.
Do what to an armadillo?
Kill it.
Oh.
But God, yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird.
Well, look,
I feel bad.
it's Oklahoma, man.
I feel bad for the armadillo.
Stillwater
I bet those
country.
fans loved it though.
Oh,
One
the
of us.
fans. Oh,
One
love
of
this
us.
guy.
One
Dude, the
of
armadillo's
us.
adorable.
He does this in Oregon.
Nah,
Yeah, not
he's
so
fired.
much.
He's fired.
I don't think I could kill an armadillo. They roll up in that little armadillo ball.
They're cool.
Well, I don't think I would. I mean, I would try to trap it. Like, what do you try? What do you do with?
Well, I think you shoot it. I think you're rough talking.
Well, what do you do with moles and like?
Well, I kill moles.
Don't they have?
Yeah, I kill moles. Now here I am being a hypocrite. My hypocrisy knows no bounds because I shot moles when I lived in the country. I shot a porcupine. I never mind. You know what? I'm going to shut up.
Killed a porcupine?
Yeah, I killed a porcupine. To be
Why?
fair, well, it had my dog cornered.
dog,
It had the dog. Yeah. I killed it in my underwear, by the way. That was like if I ever had a snapshot, have you ever
hot.
have you ever had a snapshot of your life where if someone caught you doing something, it would be the ultimate, oh my God. It was in the winter, so there was like kind of some snow on the ground, and I was in a pair of Sorel boots, like those tall kind of furry boots, and I had on bottom half of my magic underwear,
Okay.
and I had a rifle, and I shot and killed a porcupine, and then I drug it off into the bush, and my neighbor came out and saw it because, well, gunfire it. Whoa. Yeah.
I'm picturing Cousin Eddie.
There's a little bit of that.
The porcupine died, but it got a show on the way out. So
Yeah. Well, I heard a commotion, and then it had the dog backed into a corner, and
You know what you did?
what? Watch this. I did. I did.
hey, porcupine.
By the way, I didn't know porcupines were that big.
Watch this burn.
But I think I'd feel bad about killing the armadillo, but I can't judge because when you live in the country, you are forced to
Yeah.
do those sorts of things.
Got a little audio here. We'll wrap up the hour with some emptying out the tickle trunk here for you.
Now I'm just looking at cute armadillos, and my heart hurts right now.
Well, tell them to stop tearing up lawns and flower beds.
And have fungus.
Right.
Is it
Not
wrong?
so cute, are they?
Well, they kind of are. I kind of want a pet armadillo. Can I defungus one? Can I safe-proof an armadillo?
We
Seriously,
have.
look at armadillo and tell me you don't want one.
I don't want one. I can tell you that definitively.
Those things are adorable.
Shohei Ohtani turned on, perhaps.
What?
What?
Who?
Eric Karros, Dodgers color guy.
Otani's getting horned up.
Whenever he sees that Rocky uniform, he gets turned on.
He's got a 20-game on-base streak here in this ballpark, EK. So, yeah, the blood is flowing, I would say, as he leads off the top of the Dodger lineup, presented by your SoCal Helpful Honda dealers.
Look at the Dodger guys doing bits.
Boy, that's a little
A
uncomfortable.
lot of bits.
The blood is flowing.
Shohei Ohtani gets horned up at the side of the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah, he hammers them. I mean,
Railroads them.
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, boy. The
Okay.
blood starts flowing.
Little controversy in tennis.
I'm trying to think if I've heard of tennis controversy lately.
To
Someone get horned
Anisimova
up?
settling down.
This is some Russian guy.
What is that, Lindsay?
Could it be apple cider, Brett?
I mean, I would never suggest that a player was drinking a beer in the middle of a match, but
I've never
see this.
seen that.
that's certainly what it looked like.
That happened midway through the second set on a changeover we noticed.
I mean, it could be non-alcoholic, it could be cider, it could be anything. We don't know.
What is that?
Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, did you see that?
Did that get confirmed? Because she pulls it,
It
like
did.
out of
Red
like
Bull, right?
It was a
bag?
Red Bull.
Oh.
It was a Red Bull.
Okay.
It was confirmed that the ball boy said that, or somebody said that they brought her a Red Bull, and
Okay.
they had to put it in the cup.
Yeah.
Because you can't have because the
Sponsor.
Red Bull's not
Yeah.
a sponsor. So
That's
she
what-
had it in the cup, and it looked like a beer. Now where she got in trouble was she was hiding it.
Yeah.
She was
It was
putting
in her
it
bag.
Yeah, she was putting it behind her towel.
Yeah, I saw she kind of pulled it out, and it's not a full one. It's like a quarter.
It looks like a beer.
It does.
Can I ask, is that what Red Bull looks like?
Yeah. It is.
Really?
Well, yeah. It was a Red Bull.
Well, she's saying it's a
What is
Red
that?
Bull.
No, she's not saying. They said they delivered her a Red Bull.
I know it's a Red Bull.
You're claiming beer?
Well, no, I'm just asking, how do we know that indeed that's a Red Bull?
Well, we don't, but I mean, they did. First of all, who drinks a beer in the middle of a set?
It'd be pretty awesome. I've never dumped out a Red Bull. So I don't know what it looks like.
This is what my mind is.
That is what Red Bull looks like.
I had no idea what Red Bull looks like.
Have you ever had a vodka Red Bull? I mean, that's what they look like.
That's what they look like?
I mean, sort of, with watered down vodka, you know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Boy. You learn something new every day. I was not prepared. We could have been here, me guessing what that is, till next Tuesday, and I would have never come up with Red Bull. And yeah, okay, it does look like Red Bull. That's a sugar-free Red Bull. Holy hell.
Yeah. Or beer.
Now I kind of want to know what because I drink an energy drink every day.
I don't want to know what it looks like because there's stuff in there that I don't know what it is.
I now can tell you.
What is that?
I have no idea what my energy drink looks like.
By the way, do we have another? What is that drop?
I think we're gonna have to pull that. What is it?
What is that?
Because right here, let's.
He said it. Third.
Oh, I deleted it. What the hell's happening? All right, we gotta go.
You have blown my mind.
With the color of Red Bull?
Yes.
And the fizziness?
Well, now I'm questioning all of my.
They look like?
Well,
what color? What do you think you're drinking?
So today I drank a C4 green Jolly Rancher flavored energy drink.
And did you picture it green?
Green.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it's not.
It's red.
I
bet it's clear.
You have no idea the amount of brain pretzel that I have right now. I kind of want to go start pouring out energy drinks and seeing what they look like. Shouldn't they do me the service of dyeing my drink green? I have a peach one at home. Shouldn't it be peach colored? Shouldn't it?
AI says the C4 Jolly Rancher energy drink is completely clear in color.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Not green at all.
What are we
even doing?
Okay. Whoa.
Thanks a lot, Biden.
Well, I have powder, right?
What?
Yeah. I have C4 powder that I make. So if I'm going to the gym, I'll make a protein shake with a little C4 in it, and then I usually drink one before I go to work, and that's or when I'm at work. That's the can. The powder is green. When I mix the C4 powder drink, it's green, but the can is clear.
Well, that's just what AI said. I don't
sons of bitches.
I've never had it.
I got a bone to pick with C4. So you can dye it green, and you do dye it green because when I mix, I'm going to see what color it is. So they dye it green. But they're hiding it from me in the can knowing that I'll never see it. This is subterfuge. I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, sounds like you got some issues.
I do. I got my whole world has been torn asunder right now. Everything I knew, gone.
All right, the club is coming up. That's all the time. I got more audio over here, but do you want to hear a compilation of Scotty Scheffler laughing before we go?
Yeah.
Because by the way, did you see?
You know I do.
He's 44th out of 50 this week.
Yes.
He had a bad round today.
It didn't go so well.
Plus 3,800, you can get him. He's only 8 shots back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to play a compilation of Scotty Scheffler laughing as we bounce. Yeah. And then when we come back in the club, shockingly, the U.S. power grid is very vulnerable.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that.
We have robots outrunning Usain Bolt and some Hollywood news coming up next.
Maybe we'd have a putt off or something to see who would be the real number one.
Matt gets up and they announce the 2022 U.S. Open winner, and he goes, "Take that. There's one you didn't win."
Can it be both?
All right, let's try this. What is it?
Gosh, it's fun.
And that's a wrap. Got it. There you go.
I enjoyed that.
Thank you. Be right back. Love you.
From the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, Seattle Mariners. They are planning to call up left-handed pitcher Cade Anderson to start on Saturday against the Cubs up at T-Mobile Park. Anderson's the top pitching prospect in all of baseball, a 1.06 ERA with 135 strikeouts in 93 and a third innings for Double-A. James Harden and the Cavs, they've agreed to a giant 3-year, $97 million deal to keep Harden in Cleveland. Harden now is in an exclusive group of NBA players making over $500 million for his career. That includes LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Lions tight end Sam Laporta, his status for Detroit's regular season opener week 1 is unclear after he suffered a hip injury. He sustained that injury during a recent practice. He has missed multiple practices this week. And the Cowboys and Saints, they have each been fined $500,000 for multiple fights that occurred at Tuesday's joint practice. According to sources there was at least 6 to 8 major fights and more than a dozen total minor scuffles. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
FCC.
They don't know what the f*** they're doing. Do you understand that?
We've given away too much to arrive at these political compromises. Yeah.
Google me, bitch.
Oh no, oh no.
Well, my.
Try it again, please.
Ow! Ow! What are you doing?
If you surround yourself with turds, you're headed towards Turdville.
Okay, we apologize. Damn it.
It's time for the club, baby. On 105.1 and 1080, The Fan.
A lot of people saying.
Come on, Rob!
Oh my God!
Welcome back to our show. We're done talking football.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Give it time.
We have other things to discuss.
Important things?
No.
I was gonna say.
Nothing important?
No.
Just kind of want to D off for the next 45 minutes.
Yeah. I did find out during my pee break.
We're on vacation.
That I think he's angling for it too. I think it's young Jackson.
Yeah.
I think
social media star.
Our social media star, who we love. I think he's angling. Because he mentioned to me as I walked by that much like Stevie Fire, he too, now he's a young man. He's 24.
He's 24?
He's turned 24. So he mentioned that he's never been to a strip club either.
I found that out today too.
And I think he's angling for him and Stevie Fire to get an honest plate of spaghetti.
Why is he advertising this?
I think he wants me to take him. I think he wants the spaghetti.
That would be the only reason to say it.
Yeah.
You sold it. You sold it so well.
So I have laid down, and it's between. I have made this offer now to him, and I will make it to Stevie Fire, but it is contingent on both of them. I will pay for a strip club visit for Stevie Fire and if Young Jackson. We will go to the Acropolis. I will pay for 1 lap dance for each of you, and an honest plate of spaghetti, and 2 warm, possibly cold, if the ice bath is working, Rainiers. That is my offer, but it's contingent on both of you going and getting it on. You have to get the honest plate of spaghetti, and you both have to get a lap dance.
Can I make a suggestion?
You don't have to drink the warm beer because you don't drink beer.
I don't think it's a good thing to take these 2 guys to that place for their first strip club.
Isn't that the best?
Isn't that
place?
the lit of strip clubs?
I think what you should do is go get the spaghetti. The honest spaghetti, I can't argue with.
Yeah.
I think you go to dinner at the A-Crop.
Yeah.
To go.
Maybe even to go. And then take him to a real strip club.
Isn't that, I don't...
Show him a good time.
Well, we can't have a good time?
I don't know that you can.
Like Sue got a great time.
You can't even pee.
Well, you can. It's just there's one working there's a working bathroom. It's rough.
I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't sound appealing. The whole night.
That's what you said about the concert. Did you have a good time?
Great time.
You had a great time. You need to trust me on this one. We're gonna have a good time.
You won't.
I'm kind of with Rob. I don't.
But the spaghetti will be fine.
You're gonna get a
I
good.
don't even like spaghetti.
Oh, that's right. It makes his bowels. He gets
I get tummy aches.
He gets poopy butt.
Well, I'll tell you what. You don't want
if it's honest.
You don't want to go to the bathroom in that place. But
Well, you can't.
Well, you can. There's a functioning.
They were in Texas that you can't.
You can't. There is a bathroom. There is a stall that works.
By the way, I drive by
quick.
that place every night. It seems like there's more people there ever since Sukes told that story.
Well, I'll tell you what. So I was walking today. I was walking with the Panda Man who accompanied me. He's the one responsible for the freaking shrimp. And we were walking and we were across the street and a man was wearing a University of Utah shirt. And I looked at it. I was getting ready to give, hey, Utes. And he's wearing headphones. He pulls his headphones off and he goes, oh my God, I'm just listening to your Acropolis story. And I start laughing and I was like, oh my God. And I said, by the way, this is the Panda Man. He's the one that got the shrimp. And he's like, what? You want to talk about serendipity? We both happened to cross, the two of us, while there was a guy listening to the Acropolis story in real time. Shout out, I believe he said was Jeff Nelson. He told me what his name was. If you're listening out there, the man today wearing the University of Utah shirt, I believe your last name was Nelson. Thank you for listening. That was a weird sort of intersection.
Somebody said, I think we're dealing with Stevie Morals here.
Yeah, Stevie's going to pretend that this isn't.
And it's true.
I think this is a morale.
It's okay.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't want to go for moral purposes, and that's fine. You shouldn't.
I just don't. I really have.
It's disgusting.
No interest of going to the A crop.
You shouldn't.
It sounds.
It's god awful.
You
sounds horrible.
Trust me. Put your faith in my hand and let me take you.
Don't do it. Now the concert I could get behind. This, bro. If you're gonna take, okay, first of all, Stevie Morals ain't going. If you're gonna take Jackson, if Jackson's up for it,
it's a 2 for 1. I'm not taking Jackson without Stevie.
Take the kid.
No, it's a package deal. I'm gonna guilt you because if you don't go,
I feel bad now for young Jackson because he didn't get to go.
Yeah, this is how he ropes you in.
Look,
I did say I don't want to disappoint people and make them mad.
I'll tell you right now.
Stand strong here.
I'll call ahead and make sure your lap dance can either be from maple syrup or I'll bet you Tootie. I bet you we can get Tootie to give you a little shake.
I think maple is probably my pick over Tootie. Just based off of descriptions.
Deep down, it's going to be uncomfortable, but you're going to be happy you went. Deep down.
No, you won't.
You will.
Don't do it.
You're letting young Jackson down.
Jackson, on the other hand, is fired up.
Yeah, he wants to go.
He's ready.
He's psyched.
He wants to go.
That was like one of the first things he told me today.
So this is why I'm going to lean
He's
on
ready
it.
to roll.
Because you don't want to disappoint anyone, and I want you to know you're letting down young Jackson. You're letting him down. I'm gone for a week. I'm going to get him to lean on. I bet we can break Stevie Fire. I bet Stevie Fire becomes Stevie Acropolis by the time I get back.
Stevie A-Crop?
Stevie A-Crop.
Stevie Spaghetti.
Stevie Spaghetti.
Even though it gives you raging diarrhea?
I'm convinced
if
that
I
was
eat too much of it, yeah. It's just
I
gonna
think
hurt
that
my
was
tummy.
the shrimp.
No, he said
the
spaghetti.
Yeah, like
gives
the
him,
acid and tomatoes and stuff just mess with my stomach.
You'll be all right.
Nah.
You'll be all right.
No, you won't.
Nothing
You will never be the same.
Nothing little maple syrup won't cure.
Ooh, does maple syrup just coat it all?
Yeah.
Coat all the problems?
Makes it go down easier. I just love the John. I went out there and John's like, hey, I haven't been either. So just
throwing it out there. Hey.
Throwing it out there. That kid's fired up. He's ready to go. That would be two very different first experiences. One very, very excited and one not wanting to be there.
Just bored, miserable.
At all. We were at the Rose Bowl once, and I was with a couple of reporters. I won't say their names, but they wrote for some of the papers. And one of the guys amongst the group, we started out going to a comedy club. And then I was driving, and on the way back, we happened to drive by the Seventh Veil, which is a song that Motley Crue sings about it in Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, it's the Seventh Veil. I'm like, well, we're going to the Seventh Veil.
Have you heard the news?
Yeah. So I pulled over because I was like, we're doing this. One of the guys, one of the reporters, I've never seen someone throw more of a fit he was pissed. He was angry, all of it. And you know what, though? He went in, and he was a sourpuss the entire time.
Did he raise hell?
He did not raise
At
hell.
the Seventh Veil?
He raised hell about going in. I was like, dude, lighten up.
What?
No one knows you're here.
It's not everyone's thing. Come on.
He still went.
Well, it sounds like he didn't have a choice. You were driving.
He could have waited in the car. Although it was not a good part of town. So.
If I go, can I sit in the car?
No,
You guys go in?
No, you can't.
No. I'll eat the spaghetti.
Dude,
I just want you to know you can't be more awkward than he was. And there was this little pimp there too that looked like
I would for sure not even be awkward, but I just wouldn't
I can
have fun.
see Steven sitting in his car in the parking lot shoveling
At the
spaghetti in his mouth while you and Jackson are while Jackson's having the time of his life.
Yes. I just want the juxtaposition of looking at Jackson and then looking in the corner of Stevie Acrop, Stevie Spaghetti, just like, what? What are we doing?
Just sadly eating
Just
my
sad.
spaghetti.
Just what? What's happening?
A single tear coming from my eye.
It reminds me of that. Like the seventh, it was a great time, and this dude just sat and pouted the entire time. And there was this little dude there. He looked like Cat Williams. I think he was a pro. I kept trying to send him over. I was like, come on, make it happen. And he just kept getting angry and angry and angrier. It was fun. We had a good time.
Send him over. What do you mean?
Cat Williams, I think, was there to broker deals.
Right. Oh, you wanted him to broker a deal for your
Yes, for the guy that was not having a good time.
See what you're in for?
Yeah.
Stevie?
Oh, prostitutes and spaghetti and...
That's at the Seventh Veil. They don't do that at the Acropolis. It's an honest spaghetti, and it's an honest establishment. There's no shenanigans.
Never.
I tell you what, the Seventh Veil, there's shenanigans there. That little dude was like being open about it too. At first, I thought that guy was like joking around. Like he was dressed like a 70s pimp. I was like, this isn't real. The dude was awesome, by the way. Guy was hilarious. He hangs out there. He's like, man, what you need?
Is Girls, Girls, Girls a great song?
No, it's a terrible song.
I kind of like it.
Well, it's a great strip club song. But nothing Motley Crue.
I think it's a jam.
Is it?
It was the era, though.
If you crank Girls, Girls, Girls now, that holds. I mean, I
What's
think
weird is the beginning of that song is Everything You Hate.
Yeah, it's the loud...
it's the loud motorcycles.
Yeah.
It's the South Bar.
Still, I mean...
Look, it's memorable. I don't know if it's good, but it's memorable. It got me when I was driving by. I hadn't heard that song in I don't know how long. And the moment I saw the Seventh Veil, instantly, all I could think about was raising hell at the Seventh Veil. And I may have flipped a U-turn. Like, nope, turn it around. I assumed it was a real place, but it had never dawned on me that one day I would drive by it. And it's right by what's that, the hotel where everyone dies? The Chateau Marmont, that Hollywood.
I don't know.
There's like a famous, there's a famous hotel where
I watched a documentary on it.
Yeah. It's like in that same kind of little area. And I was like, I was like, oh my God. And then a streetman took a dumper on the sidewalk outside of our car. It was a good time.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right.
Everything you described.
Yeah.
It was not a good sales.
It was a good time. It was a great night.
So we got to go to Hollywood news next.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, some good news for the Seattle Mariners. They're planning up to call up their left-handed prospect, Cade Anderson, to start on Saturday against the Chicago Cubs. Anderson's the top pitching prospect in all of baseball with a 1.06 ERA over 93 in the third innings over in Double-A. James Harden and the Cavs, they have agreed to a new 3-year, $97 million deal for Harden to stay in Cleveland. Harden now an exclusive club of only 4 in the NBA that have made over $500 million in their career. Harden, LeBron, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Lions tight end Sam Laporta, his status for Detroit's regular season Week 1 opener is unclear after he suffered a hip injury this week. He has missed multiple practices during this week. And the Cowboys and Saints, they have both been fined $500,000 for multiple fights that occurred at their Tuesday's joint practice. According to sources, there are at least 6 to 8 major fights and more than a dozen total minor scuffles at the practice. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Worn Out Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at wornout.com.
Owning Epstein Island.
Before we get to Hollywood news, I wanted to pass along another bit I saw scrolling through Instagram mindlessly recently.
Yeah, the old doom scroll.
Yeah, just,
it happens.
I think Instagram's a pretty good scroll.
Sure.
Twitter, not so much.
Well,
Or
Twitter
X.
is just
it's
awful.
But you get news on there.
Yeah.
But Instagram can be pretty fun. Mine just populates with like golf videos and stuff.
Sure.
And so you remember when we did the Weasel tour?
Yeah.
I think it was like 2005.
The Weasel tour was fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
I mean, solely for our benefit, but still great.
It was a good bit, though.
Where we weaseled onto every private country club and played golf here in town.
Because George Lopez said we couldn't.
Well, I don't think he said we couldn't. We just had him on. We had George Lopez on, and he said he's a big golfer, and I was asking him about golf, and he said he's playing Portland Golf Club, and I said, well, how did you get on Portland Golf Club? He's like, I don't know. I just call him up.
George Lopez.
And we're like, well, wait a minute. It's that easy? So we were like, all right, well, what if we just solicit a member from every private club in the area, and we'll come out and play golf with you?
And there it was.
And we got on to every one of them.
Yes.
Thanks to our fine listeners. I remember each and every one of the listeners vividly that took us out.
That's how I met the great Liquor Rick.
Yeah. Him and Red Panda.
Yeah. And we had Weasel Tour hats, and it was fun.
Yeah. Still friends with many of them to this day.
Wasn't that Stu the dentist, right?
Stu, yeah, he's my dentist.
Yeah.
He gained a client out of the deal.
That's Stu. Clever.
Well, on Instagram, there's this kid doing Country Club Hitchhiker. He says everyone's doing bits now. Like we're in the golden age of bits, and some of these are great. Like the Youngs are basically making a mockery of the world. They're doing is bits and driving old people crazy. So this guy is in Utah, and he's a 20-something, good player, and he is camping out in front of every Utah private country club.
Yep.
And with a sign saying, if you need a fourth, I'll play. So he's hitchhiking onto each private club.
But
now,
he's a stick.
He's a good player. Now, what he says is, so most people drive right by him because, country clubs.
Yeah.
But the first one I saw, somebody did pick him up, and they let him play. And the bit is, if you beat him, he'll pay for the round. Otherwise, you're paying for it.
Oh, dude, I love this.
And he's a good player.
Yeah.
And he beat the first guy.
Yeah.
So he got a free round at this country club in Utah, and I haven't seen it since, but I'm now going to go back and see.
That's a great bit.
How he does. Yes, because it's going to pick up. The word is going to get out in Utah, and it's going to become a huge thing. Now, there's also going to be clubs. You'd pick him up.
I would.
I'd pick him up
100%.
too. I'd want to beat him.
If someone had a sign that said, you need a fourth, play me for it, I would 100% pick that guy up.
Yeah. So, but there's the clubs that are going to be like having board meetings about that guy and say, if you pick him up, you're out of here.
You think someone's so stuffy?
Yes.
Because because I'm with you. I think that they're doing that, but wouldn't it benefit them to have that guy play on your course and have it?
Some
put
of
on
these
Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah,
and
some of them they're going to feel it's making a mockery of it.
Well, and they don't want that. Like they're so prominent.
Yeah, they don't
that
want that
they
crap.
want.
They don't need it.
They're like Augusta National.
It's going to be viewed beneath them.
Exactly. They don't need that.
No, we're not doing that.
Anyway, it's a great bit. It's called
that is a great bit.
Country Club Hitchhiker, and
What's up?
yeah, he's on Instagram. I don't know if he's on the other platforms.
I don't know if I can find it.
He's great.
What else could you do that? Could you basically hitchhike your way into anything? I'll tell you right now, if I was going to do something and someone had a clever, and obviously they'd have to look a certain, I'm not picking up a street man.
Right. You have to look presentable.
You look presentable, right? You look like you wash your ass. You look like, you got a decent thing going for yourself, whatever it is.
Right in the butt?
I think I could guarantee you in almost every instance, I think I would be
pick them up?
I'd be like, we're doing this. Just for the sheer sake of, I like what you got going on. I think this is a fun story. Let's see what you can do.
I am now going to judge people by looking at them and say, well, you look like you got a clean ass.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to judge people now.
That is true. If you look like you got a dirty ass,
I'm out.
I was having this conversation with my daughter. She threw out her back. She's got like a spinal stenosis thing. So she's been laid up for the last couple days. And so she wasn't able to shower. And so she felt terrible. And we got into a whole conversation about, I have no sympathy for people that smell like ass. Now, little kids, you don't know any better.
I'm just not into it, bro.
But at some point, when you become a grown adult, I'm going to say 16 to 17, anything beyond, and you've got a smelly ass, I got no respect for you.
Go ahead and climb out of my ass for a while.
Because it's not a matter of money.
And now, how do we get on smelly asses?
Well,
I don't know. Suk said it.
I'm not picking up a hitchhiker that looks like he's got smelly ass.
Yeah, okay.
I have and then Steven goes, I'm going to judge you based on if you look like you got a smelly ass.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this guy. Nah, this guy's legit. He's got a little handkerchief on.
Yeah, he's always wearing a handkerchief.
I'd 100% pick this guy. He looks like a good time.
Yeah, he's pretty fun.
That guy looks like he's a vibe.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it.
Definitely a vibe.
He played with Tony Romo.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
He was at an event and asked Tony Romo. So I was scrolling through his feed.
Romo said no.
Well, he said he went up to Tony Romo and said, "Hey, Tony, will you take me to your country club?" And he's like, "No, but somebody will," or something like that.
Hey, Tony, I'll buy you a drink if you play with me.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Dude, I love that bit.
It's a great bit.
Rome's.
I love it. That's a great bit. And you will get me. If someone hung out, although I don't have a country club, but when I'm on my way to Rose City Golf Club, if someone's standing outside and was like, "Hey, play me,"
pick me up.
You know what? It's the $31. Yeah, well, you can play 9 with me.
I would almost be disappointed if I didn't have a fourth.
Yes.
I'd be like, "Dang it, he's here."
Yeah. Oh man, you boot.
Yeah,
Steven, go home. We don't need
somebody.
you anymore.
You're like, "Hey, Joe Fish, man, I know."
Yeah, call him up. Hey, call the other guy. Tell him to go home.
Yeah, I just think that sounds like a fun. I don't know. It seems like a fun time. Plus, it's kind of, I don't know, someone that's willing to kind of put it out there on the wire like that. I can appreciate. That's why I love bars. I love when you sit down at a bar and then you're like, you start talking to someone's interested, and inevitably I'll be like, "Hey, let me buy you a beer." You start talking to that person, and sometimes it's terrible. And you're like, I got to pull the chute. But half the time or more, you end up with like a cool guy. You're like, "Oh man, I didn't know that about you." It's like, "Oh, cool times." Same vibe.
It's almost as if people are great once you get to know them.
Yes. Put that crap aside.
Funny
Talking to people.
I wanted Tony Romo, and we don't do that enough. No. Talk to people. Steven, I'm guessing this is the last thing you would ever do.
I will say I wouldn't pick him up. I would just drive right by. But I think it's a great bit.
Could you do it? You could never.
No. I wouldn't do that.
You would awkwardly sit in the corner and not eat spaghetti.
Right.
See, we got to get more whimsy in your life. We're gonna get you some whimsy.
What could you do at like sporting events? Like weasel into luxury suites.
Yeah.
Like what would you offer though?
God, it's tough.
The
closest thing I have to this is, a lot of times I'll end up with an extra ticket to something, because sometimes I got tickets to stuff from work, and if no one wants to go with me, I will go find someone that's trying to buy a ticket. and I give it to him, but I'm like, you're going to sit with me. And that's, I don't know, like, you're like, if you find someone, they're like, how much do you want for it? You're like, no, it's free. And they're like, what's the catch? And you're like, well, you're sitting by me. I've done that a bunch of times, but like, there's no, like when you're going to a sporting event or a concert, there's really no bit. Someone usually offers to buy you like a beer or something or whatever. And I don't know what you would offer someone to get him into a suite, but.
Yeah, I don't need him in there.
No.
There's nothing they can do for me.
No. But I will say, if you have an extra ticket, I get it if you paid for it. But if you got a freebie, give that to someone.
Yeah.
There was the Pearl Jam was doing the home shows years and years ago. And the tickets I had were on it was like a Wednesday or a Thursday. I took the day off work. And believe it or not, I could not find anyone to go to that show with me. No one would go. It was like Wednesday or Thursday. So I went up by myself. I had 2 tickets, and I actually bought them. And I was planning on selling the other ticket because they were good seats. I think they were like maybe, 20th row. And there was a kid out there. So I was like, all right, I'm looking around. And I saw a kid with a sign that said, need a ticket. And so I walked over to him and I was like, you need a ticket? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I don't have a lot of money. I just need to get in the building. It's my favorite band. I've never seen him. He was a younger kid. And he was just like all about it. And I said, how much money you got? And he said, $50. And I was like, I was like, I don't know if you're getting in for $50, man. And he was like, you could tell he was like distraught. I said, how many of you tried? And he said, I've tried so many. And I gave him the ticket. And he was so pumped. And when he saw the seat, he was losing his ass. And he offered to buy me a t-shirt with the $50, or he said, you want a beer or whatever. And I said, no, you have to take that and you have to go buy yourself a t-shirt. And he sat with me, and that kid had the best time. But to bring this full circle, he was the smelly kid. That's the only thing that, like, as he got going, he got whipped into a frenzy and he was a sweaty mess. My man, he stunk. And that's the only, and I couldn't say anything. Like, that dude was at the time of his life. It was one of the nicest things I got to do to someone. I felt so good about it. But my dude smelled like straight buns. And it kind of put a little bit of a damper on my show. I was trying to do the little weasel over from a little bit. Like,
the old nose rub.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Paloma.
But yeah, I just don't think you can do it with concerts, or it really has to be a sporting event. Or not a sporting event, but like golf is golf is probably the perfect thing.
Yeah, I've been racking my brain.
I don't think there's another one that you could.
Yeah, because it's a competition.
Yeah,
but it's a friendly competition, but also super intense at the same time.
Yeah. Did it get you?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could have it if you had any sort of private club to anything, but like tennis, like it'd be anything private. Like what else is there? Like private tennis clubs, they're private like bowling alleys.
But tennis is tennis. Like at least at the golf court. Like football's football.
Tennis is so football's football. We've learned that tennis is tennis.
But the court is the same everywhere. Like golf course, there's value in seeing the course.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a private club.
It's a private club.
It's one of one. So it's like I want to be on that course.
I don't think
whereas tennis, you can play that anywhere.
I don't think there's another thing that you could do this to quite like golf. And the question is, if you put him out in front of a super nice, like if you put him out in like Seminole, would that?
Yeah, I think he gets in most places.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think it's not going to be the old guys. It's never going to be the old guys.
The younger guys.
The younger bros would love it.
Because he's kind of looks like Jackson a little bit. He's a young bro.
Oh, he's a bro. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you just got to get the right. You got to sit out there long enough. You get the right guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's a pretty good looking guy, man. I'll just get the hots. You know, the hots are driving through, going, yeah.
I don't think the hots are picking anyone up.
You can be our fourth.
You ever tried hitchhiking?
Like a pool boy?
Does anyone even hitchhike anymore? Is that a thing?
You don't see that very often anymore, do you?
No, like I don't.
No, they just steal your car.
They do. They steal your car. Like I never see anyone hitchhiking.
All right, we got to get to Hollywood news. We got a Bruce Willis sighting.
Yeah, I saw that.
With that.
Yeah. He looked all right.
Well, yeah, but he's not all right.
No, he's not all right.
Yeah, we saw Bruce Willis out in the wild recently. He was at his daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
He looked fine.
Yeah, I mean, he was smiling.
But
you wonder if he has any idea what's.
Yeah. I didn't know that he had 5 daughters. Did you know that?
5?
He never had a boy.
I know he had daughters. I guess I did know he didn't have a son. I guess didn't know he had 5 daughters.
He's got 3 grown daughters and then two girls, 12 and 14.
Oh, okay.
With his new lady.
That I didn't know. I only knew the ones with Demi Moore. I can't say I knew he had other kids.
Yeah, he has Tallulah.
Yeah.
Scout and Rumor.
They're the ones that are always they gear down.
They're do they?
Yeah, they're naked all the time.
Demi is their mom.
Yeah.
And then with the other model that he married, Mabel Ray and Evelyn Penn.
Oh, okay.
All girls.
Yeah, the daughters bear a striking resemblance to Bruce. They're not. They didn't get the Demi necessary genes. Because Demi Moore is like one of the best looking people on the planet, and not sure that the daughters got that side of it. It's tough.
Demi Moore looks great.
She looks amazing. And you wonder, like, Billy Joel's kid's this way with Christy Brinkley. If you're a girl and your mom is one of the most beautiful people on the planet and you end up looking like your dad, are you a little like, what the F? You seen Billy Joel's kid? Same thing.
Yeah.
Like, your mom is Christy Brinkley and that's your beauty standard. And people are like, you look a lot like your dad. You're like, eh.
I mean, look at this then and now. Demi Moore.
She's incredible.
She looks exactly the same.
Yes. I think she's had a
ton of work.
Yeah.
Little rough in Landman. She was in there.
Yeah.
Some of the work.
Yeah. Well, she's 63.
But boy, there are some stunning pictures. Yeah, 63 is not that old.
No,
but there are some stunning pictures of her.
She looks great.
Recently.
She is one of the more beautiful, she's one of the more beautiful people in Hollywood for a long time. There's a lot of money that goes into looking that good, though. Remember, you're not ugly. You're just poor.
So I guess Bruce now lives... So he has, what, dementia?
Yeah. He has frontal dementia.
Yeah, so it's like one of the worst types. And
yeah, he's doesn't really know what's going on.
So I saw an interview with his now wife.
He lives away, right?
Well, they live on the same street, but they had to put him in another house.
Yeah.
And he's got caregivers over there. She said it was getting so hard to care for him that they had to give so they go over there and they have coffee with him and stuff.
Yeah, and then they leave.
But they don't really care for him.
I just can't fathom what that's like. Which is why I've always said I'd rather just check out. Just be like, I'm good. Because it's just, not only do you have no idea what's going on, but it's brutal on your family. I just have no desire that's how I want to be remembered. And I get it. You can go to you can go to whatever birthday party you want, but you have no idea what's going on there. So I know it sounds weird, but aren't you kind of like I would feel like you're like a party trick. Like, here's dad, but he doesn't know that he's your dad. Right? Isn't that?
Yeah, it's no good. And it's no good for the family.
No.
Because now they're like, well, he's not really there.
No.
Yeah, it's no good. It's all bad.
Yeah, I just say it's
all bad, Stevie.
I got no
Very
time.
sad.
I got no time for it.
Stevie sad.
Stevie sad.
The other bit of Hollywood news, we lost Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, that one's all kinds of sad.
That's sad too, yeah.
And it makes me sad.
Yeah, she died.
Sounds like she was asking for help, and no one would help.
We saw my wife and I saw an interview with her recently.
A lot of conspiracies going on right now.
Yeah.
Bro, she was wasted.
Yep.
And you could tell.
Yeah.
We looked at each other like, oh my God.
She gave custody over. She was married to one of the Klitschko brothers for a while.
Wait, so what are the conspiracies?
Well,
was she murdered?
So her ex was, I guess, really abusive. He was a bad dude. And when she died, the ex and the ex's brother were both there. So, she had been...
Yeah, I saw the mom said she'd gotten back in with bad people.
Yeah.
She also was telling a story maybe a couple months ago about how she was on a yacht and She got sexually abused
Yep.
by very high power-ups, and she had no choice because they're out in the middle of the ocean.
Whoa.
And it was against her will.
Yeah.
She had a friend that she trusted that brought her on that yacht, and then it was basically just a high-up dude in a room, hands behind his head, and just she had to...
Whoa.
Yeah. So she was kind of exposing some things, and...
Whoa. Yep. Now she's gone.
Now she's gone.
Yeah.
But I guess she was basically like drinking herself to death at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, she had substance abuse issues for sure.
Yeah.
Rough
go. And she was so young.
36, right?
Yeah, something like that.
When we've seen her since she was just a little kid. I mean, remember the Titans? She's just such a, just a little daughter over there coaching football.
Yep. Tough stuff. I always remember her from Heroes. She was the save the cheerleader, save the world, right? I think what it was.
Is this where I admit I had no idea who she was?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, well, I'll admit that now. I had no idea.
I was like, what?
I mean, I kind of recognize her, but like I said, saw her in an interview and she was wasted. That's about all I know of her.
Well, it just goes back to the whole. If you're a child star, can you really be
normal?
Can you be normal?
Who is the most normal child star?
Ron Howard.
Yeah, good one. He's been great.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. But he got out of acting and into like directing.
Ron Howard came up as number 1 on Google.
Yeah.
Get right the hell out of town.
Yeah, that's not close. Like he's awesome.
Yeah.
Very well adjusted.
Shirley Temple, Daniel Radcliffe, and Haley Joel Osment.
Daniel Radcliffe? Was he a child star?
He was Harry Potter,
Harry
man.
Potter.
Well, I know, but was he a child?
Yes.
Wasn't he? I don't know. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Yes, he was a child. Like, he wasn't like 5, but I think when those movies, he was probably 10, 12 years old. And he instantly he was probably the most famous. He probably became the most famous 12-year-old in the world. I mean, with those books and that, like, he has every reason to be effed up. And he is not. By all accounts, he's a pretty solid kid. Or young man now.
The little kid from Hook. Remember the kid from Hook?
I do remember the kid from Hook.
He's a professor.
Okay. I know the kid that played Anakin Skywalker, he's all effed up. Like there's some rough stuff there. I just think, and look at like Justin Bieber and, those guys. It's like we've talked
Amanda
about
Bynes.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. It's just really hard.
Your boy Chunk from the Goonies.
Yeah, he's like an agent.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah. I think he's like a big, powerful Hollywood agent.
And he's not fat.
No, he's no longer Chunk, which is kind of weird because I met him at the, they did like a Goonies anniversary thing down in Astoria, and we met Chunk, and he was great.
Well, he's probably been called Chunk his whole life, so he got mad.
Because like Corey Feldman was there,
Chunk anymore.
And Corey Feldman was a train wreck. But Sean Astin was there. He was really cool too. There's another one. I think he's pretty normal.
Yeah, he's a little weird, but survived it.
Yeah. Rest in peace. And then did you see what the mom said too? Dude, the mom went out and was like, the mom ripped her daughter for dying. Basically called her like, selfish and took a big old dump all over her daughter, which is cool.
Great family.
Yeah, great family. I guess obviously they were estranged. Is it that hard to just your daughter dies and just be like, it's a tragedy? You have to go tear her apart. Like, how does?
What was Amanda Bynes on?
She was a Disney kid.
Was she?
Yeah.
Like all that.
Yeah.
Because there was the dude that was
Britney Spears. Oh, all that was that a?
It was like a sketch show for like kids back in the day.
Well,
there was a guy that just ran it, and it was basically just horrible.
Well, Timberlake was a child star, wasn't he? Although he's kind of got some issues.
Yeah, I think those guys were